I don't know what you're gonna do, but once in a while we do this, and tonight is one of those nights. So if you're not built for this, let me know now. Y'all understand that? All right. Hey Reggie, hand me them papers over there. Oh my God, that I do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from me, your boy, Sean Blasey. But ain't nothing funny though. Nicki Minaj is in the news for all the wrong reasons. She got her brother sitting in jail because of pedophilia. Her husband don't serve sometimes for being a freak with them kids. Now you got the Epstein files out there, people in the White House fighting it, and Nicki Minaj come along to join the fight for whatever's right. Or whatever's right. Nicki Minaj makes surprise appearance with Erica Kirk at the America's Fest. Urges young men to be more like Trump. Nicki Minaj want the men out there to be more like Trump. People calling her a sellout. But let's be real. Selling out to what? What structure do we have as a community, a society? I'm talking about just as American people. I don't think it's selling out. I think it's just people, going along with the program. We all got to go with the program. You know what I'm saying? We all got to pay what they tell us. We all got to do what we got to do to survive. If they offer you a job, you best believe you're going to take it for the money. You might have to put your integrity to the side. We all going through it. People want to call Nicki a sellout. Maybe that ain't what she doing. Maybe she need the money. And they giving away bags and bags of money. And if they offered you the bag and you had the name and the influence, you would take it too. Especially when that celebrity money is dry as beef jerky. Let's get into it. Y'all listening? Okay, here we go. Oh, I didn't know they was playing her whack ass music. Hold on. Let's get to a part where they ain't playing that bullshit. Hold on. Y'all listening?
Men, you have amazing role models like our handsome, dashing president. And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when
she trying to get a Minaj popping with motherfucking Bill Clinton, Donald Trump. She trying to spread them legs for them men's. She up there selling the WAP, giving the invitation. She said men need to be more like our fine ass president, Donald Trump. She willing to do some housework for this man. And her eyes popping out her head. She getting big. Nicki Minaj getting fat. Big Mama got the black community looking crazy right now, man. She trying to give it to the prez and the vice prez. She all on they nuts. I mean, god damn.
Like our handsome, dashing president. And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that...
Did she say something about an assassin in front of this? She got to be high on drugs, y'all. Drugs. Didn't Charlie Kirk just get killed by an assassin? And she in front of his wife talking about the assassin. I thought she was going to say the dude that killed her husband.
And some dashing president. And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that...
No, the fuck she didn't. Make it seem like that man is just so fine. She had to stop what she was doing and take a pause because Trump and Vance is so motherfucking fine. She can't even focus on what she talking about. Is she serious? Nicki Minaj got to be on drugs. Like how they said Beyonce was on drugs. Nicki Minaj got to be on them type of drugs. She said these men is so motherfucking fine that she can't even concentrate on what she talking about because they blowing her mind because they just so motherfucking fine. That's what she said, man. Look.
And when I say that,
trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I have not heard, so you're fine. Yes, we did. You have to laugh about it, truly. I have been called every single thing, and you know what? God is so good, you let it roll right off your back.
Don't tell me that's Charlie Kirk's widow right there, because she not mourning at all. Is that his widow that Nicki Minaj is talking to? I need y'all to call in, man. I put the number in the chat and everything. Where y'all at? We got Gargoyles in the building. Relaxing them is here. My man Fred kicking it. Ronnie B, what it do, dog? Your wake up call came through too. Michael Moore, Sophia Ann, the chat is back. So glad y'all here, man. I don't know about Nicki Minaj. I think it's about time we let her go. She really ain't have nothing left in the tank as far as music goes. Her fans are all a bunch of airhead bozos, and it's only so much money she can make with her fan base. Her fan base illiterate. And even if they are educated, they still bimbos and things. She figure, since bimbos is winning, she might as well be the most winningest bimbo in America. An American bimbo. That's going to be her documentary when this is all said and done. Somebody said she going crazy. That's what it's looking like. Lena Love. I see you over there, Lena. So glad. And thank you so much for coming through. I don't know, man. I think it's about time we let Nicki Minaj go. Because there's nothing else we can do with her, man. Nicki Minaj surprises conservatives with praise for Trump. Vance at Arizona event. She took her phone out. She stuck her tongue out. She did all the ratchet shit you could possibly do at that event. Look.
I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. He has, I don't know if he even knows this, but he's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys and to win and to do it with your head held high.
So why now have you been involved with speaking about politics? What was kind of the turning point for you? Yeah.
What was the turning point? Well, I just got tired of being pushed around. Yeah. Sometimes you just get tired of it, and then you realize, wait a minute, I have something inside of me that's stronger.
Oh, we're cooked. Well, America, ooh, we cooked. Cooked like roast beef at the Subways. Cooked like roast beef at the Arby's. We are cooked like roast beef between your girl's legs, man. We are cooked. Bimbo representatives. Bimbo politicians. Bitch, if you don't get your ass back in the strip club, tell her like LeBron James, shut up and dribble. Like Nicki Minaj, shut up and twerk. They need to come out and tell her that. Because that's what she needs to be. Lead the politics to the political people. She, man, and she represent for black people too. And she ignorant as fuck, reading from cue cards. They gotta coach her through this. She got an earpiece in. She don't know what the fuck to do or say. Like, they told me this was a way for me to make some money, and Papa Bear is not eating no noodles, baby. To be honest with you, I don't know anything about Donald Trump. The only thing I know about him is that he's our president. And honestly, I don't really care for you people, but since you're giving me all of this money, I guess I can sit here and chit-chat. Them the vibes she giving. But hell, bitch gotta get paid. I don't know how this gonna end for her. I don't know what the backlash gonna be. Hey, if Megan Thee Stallion can send Tory Lanez to jail, if she could lie on that brother and send him to jail like that, Nicki Minaj is like, hell, they let people get away with anything in the black community. You figure back in the day, she probably would have been paranoid. This is just a show of how much power and control that we don't have as a community, man. Why would she pledge her allegiance to people that really can't do nothing for her at this point in her career? She done already dressed to impress, done sassed her ass for y'all, done cussed and made a mockery of God just to be the idol that she is. She don't want to go back to doing that. She had to work the chitlin circuit to get the black vote. She had to do the most sluttiest things in order to get the black affection and to be the black people's choice. She had to be a goddamn prostitute, stripper, Barbie, slut, gawk, hoe. Now she like, man, since I'm here, fuck them. I'm about to be with Trump. Can you blame her? I don't think she sold out, man. She just making better decisions. Unless y'all want her to twerk her ass for y'all for the next 50 years. I wouldn't do it. Run, Nicki. Run. Keep on running, Nicki. Run for the hills, nigga. Keep going. Don't stop. Just go, nigga. Go. She trying to get off the motherfucking plantation. They gonna put her in the big house in Trump's bed. The way she talking. Like, I will never have to work the fields again. I am in the big house with Daddy, yes. Whatever you want me to do, Trump, I'm here for you and Vance. Like, we're gonna get busy, yes, tonight. I've seen her videos, yes. Is that her? Oh, God, don't show me another video. I can't take it in my heart. Is that her butt? Look at her booty. Ooh. Oh, my God. And she's a mother. I can tell she's a mother. As her body is telling me, her hips are bearing, yes. Like, Trump, I have news for you, buddy. There's been plenty of celebrities that come out and support you, but none ever this hot. I need you to take a look at Nicki Minaj. Like, oh my God, is that her booty? Oh, she's showing her cheeks. She's cheeky. Oh my God. Can you close the door? Just leave me with the tape and close the door. Can you lock the door before you close it? Like, oh my God. Her booty. Is that her booty? Oh my God. Is it real? It can't be. Oh God. Like, Nicki. While he doing all that, they got their ear pressed to the door. Like, oh, he's really on to her. When she finally go see the president, that motherfucker start grabbing his chest like Fred Sanford. Oh my God, oh. He put one leg up on the desk like, oh. Like, Nicki, I'm so glad. He go to kiss her hand, but kiss her breast instead. Oh, so nice to meet you. Oh yes, I'm so happy you're here, honey. Like, whatever you want, Mr. President. Like, oh yes. But that's Negro here nor there, man. He'll whack attack that booty in a minute, and she know it. She try to pull some ghetto slick shit with the president. Well, I just left the gym and I didn't take a shower, and it just so happens to be that time of the month, Mr. President. Like, oh, that's the way I like it. Oh yeah, I like it dirty, funky, and nasty. Yeah, like, come on, honey, please. Like, I'm old, man. Like, I've seen worse. I've seen worse. Trust me, I have. Come on, Nikki. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Who knows how that go? You know, we gonna have to figure that part out. Somebody said Sean missed us and had to go live tonight. Well, you know that's what I did. For all you ladies out there listening, man, I tried to go to sleep, but I couldn't because I kept thinking about y'all. So, you know, I'm risking my life because I ain't even supposed to be up this late. But I love you girls. And for my brothers out there, I got love for y'all too. But, you know, I risk my life for the ladies. That's why I'm giving y'all these documentations, girl. Let me see who we got up in the house tonight. Nina is back. Quantarius is there too. Tough woman, I see you. And everybody in between. The invisible girl is also here. I just can't call it. It seemed like Nicki Minaj don't gave up on the black people. But who hasn't at this point? You know what I'm saying? I want to see somebody that really hasn't. Because it ain't about black and white no more. Especially when you black. You got to get out of that shit quick if you trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't got time for that. It's good to go through a phase, you know what I'm saying, to learn your history and to learn your culture and learn, you know, aspects of the black experience. There's plenty of books out there. They got Nubian bookstores, all that shit, man. It's all right to indulge, but let it be a phase. Because if you spending your rest of your life like that, you're going to be in trouble. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. What's the prime example? Matter of fact, I like making this point. Remember in that movie, How High? And the principal, he was all snooty and shit. And he was a uppity Negro, and he just act like he hated black people or whatever. And come to find out, back in the 70s, he was with the Panthers. He was with the Panthers and shit. They had a picture of him, and he was all Africaned out. He was in a band and all that shit with a curl back in the day. But somehow, along the way, he snapped out of that shit and figured, hell, man, I gotta do what I gotta do to survive. That's life, man. When you get to a certain age, you supposed to snap out of it and act right. I ain't saying you gotta be a jigaboo sellout or nothing like that. But there's levels to this. At least be presentable in society. But that's Negro, no there. That's like these dudes getting their tattoos and shit all over their face. They getting happy face, clown faces, and stars and tears and shit all on there. What about when they mature and they looking like a motherfucking fool? I hate to see them people in the future, man. But that's Negro, no there, man. Let's move on. What beat is this? Yeah, leave that on. We talking about Nicki Minaj. And we're about to get back into this Nicki talk. Y'all listening? All right, here we go.
No, Charlie was very good about having a surprise for...
Man, before we even continue, that can't be his wife, man. Not smiling like that. Hold on, Chuck. That is his wife smiling like that. She always smiling. But you figure she would... I don't want to see her not smiling, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see her in doom and gloom. It's a great thing that she is smiling, you know. I'm pretty sure she, ain't no telling what she taking to cope with the situation, man. But damn, she seemed like she overjoyed. Look at this.
Every AmFest, and we are so blessed to have you We are so grateful. I mean,
Thank you. I'm honored to be here. I am honored to be here. Thank you for having me.
love you guys. So we're just gonna dive right into this. You had some fun words for Governor Newsom. I have to read these tweets because they're amazing and they are so funny. Okay, first one, we'll do this one. Unless you want to read it in your own voice. I think it'd be really great. Okay.
Oh, Gabby Poo, it only gets worse from here for you, buddy. It's the end of the road for you, my love. Get on the nearest jet ski and let that beautiful hair blow in the wind. It'll make you happier than this race that you will not win. Enjoy life. Peace.
Damn, what they gonna do with Nicki? They gonna do like a Oprah Winfrey? Or what level of mammy is she gonna be on when this is all said and done? They gonna get her a job at the White House or something? Do she make good biscuits? Is her culinary skills good? What they gonna do with Nicki? You know, we all moving into the future, man. They might have a hoochie politician out there fighting for a sale on coochie cutter shorts. Who knows what they gonna use Nicki Minaj for in the future? She's expendable. She's exposable. She's exploitable. And then a motherfucker. What's the plan for Nicki? What do y'all see them assigning to Nicki Minaj as far as the black community goes? They already got Beyonce with the cowboy shit on. So 90% of black America already on board. I see more niggas in pickup trucks nowadays than anything. You got that boy Shabuzi out there getting black people with the program. You see all this barbecue, this tenderism going on in America. Black people having a good old time in America, man. All about that barbecue, that tenderism, them cowboy hats, them cowboy boots. Do y'all see what's going on? America is being Americanized, baby, and I love it. They need to Americanize America a little more with this loud ass music, people. They need to get stricter about them laws. Disturbing the peace, playing that loud ass music, especially for the people that own their houses and y'all live in nice neighborhoods and you got some knucklehead riding around with his music thumping all out, got your shit feeling like you living in the projects. They need to get stricter with them laws. I say everybody call the police on it. That's how hey, for the fellas out there, that's what time black people on. Black people on to call the police on your ass time. They see you in the neighborhood and you just out there doing nothing, call the police on that nigga. Cause ain't no telling what he up to. Don't get caught out there. If you gonna be somewhere, have some business about yourself. Cause they will, don't just be out there lollygagging, cause they will call the police on your ass. Black people. They be riding by and call the police on your ass. We more racist than any group towards black people. We are, man, I don't think nobody more racist towards a black person than a black person. I don't give a damn what they is. Chinese, Japanese, white, Korean, I don't give a damn. And black people, and I ain't talking about y'all, I'm just saying in general. Matter of fact, I don't say it too much. What's going on in the chat? Somebody said the barbecue, what? She got offended because I said something about barbecue. Now she want to fight in the chat. See, that's why I can't be talking too much. She said, boy, bye. Now they want to beef with me because I kept it real. Y'all see how we do? Always want to take a brother out. Same way they did Tupac. Somebody said police selective nowadays. They might come out, they might not. We not talking about people's genders or what they do in their bedrooms. If they want to keep it a secret, then, you know, that's on them. Black Americans and Africans, what about it? Africans don't rock with black Americans neither. And there's a reason for that. Black Americans A lot of us don't understand the hierarchies within the family tree. And I'm so glad to talk about this, man, because it's Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? We just waiting on a phone call and we just gonna talk about it. Where do you fall in line in your family tree? That's something to think about this very Christmas, man. Where is your ornament on your family tree? Somebody let me know out there, man. How do you feel in your position? Are you at the top? You at the bottom? You in the middle? Are you barely hanging on to your family tree? Are you fruitful? Did you multiply? Do you have your own little branch? Let me know what you got going on, man. Because Nicki Minaj was a part of the black family tree, had her picture on the wall next to the Last Supper. But after she done did this, I don't think we family no more. Shit, Erica Kirk more family. I know her name ain't got 3 Ks in it. Wait a minute. Hold up, man. I know her name ain't got 3 Ks in that motherfucker. Maybe it's a coincidence or something, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Her name, Erica Kirk. Oh, hell no, man. Hell no, man. We gonna move on. Cause that's that deep shit that y'all really don't want to get into. Them people be in them secret societies at them golf clubs with them girls that be showing up, getting out them little cars and stuff. They sugar daddies be in there waiting with them long hockey pucks ready to poke something. Nicki Minaj want to be down with a bigger club. Now Nicki Minaj thinking that's gonna be at the golf club hanging out with them little tennis mini skirt on and all that. She gonna be hanging around there on the golf course out there free ass. Her cheeks gonna be peeking out of them bushes when they go to find them balls. You go down there to get the ball, Nicki Minaj bent over the hole. Like, come and get in, daddy. You big boys want to have some fun. They wives gonna be pissed off when they start bringing Nicki Minaj around. I want you, you, and you for the Minaj. Is she serious? Right now? You have to do it now? Oh my God, okay. Well, someone stop the meeting. We're gonna have to pause the meeting. Yes, I have a situation here with Mrs. Minaj. Me, Vance, it's not just me. There's others. Can you, just close the hotel room door. Oh my God, Nicki. Like this for you, Mr. President. Like, oh, her booty. Oh, look at her booty. Oh. He passed out, point. He passed out, pointing, looking at her butt, yo. Oh my God. Oh, look at her booty. Look at her booty. Oh. He fall into a deep sleep, dreaming about that ass, man. What is the world coming to? They about to have Nicki Minaj thinking ass. They might as well put Obama back in office. You got her big ass clapping around the White House. Like, oh, look at the decor. He gonna take her straight to that room that he renovated. Like, I spent $6 billion. He gonna be like, he gonna be lying about the numbers. I spent $6 billion. Yes, big dollar bills. I did. I figure I can do something nice because if there's ever a time, I can do something special in this room. It'll be worth all of the money. Anything. Maybe a kiss, maybe a touch, maybe a hug. Maybe I can squeeze your booty. Oh, it's so soft. They said it was fake. It doesn't feel fake, by the way. I just want to let you know it doesn't feel fake to me. It feels quite real. Looks real. If it's a good job, they did a good job, honey. They did. I had doubts when I saw the videos. There's a lot of Photoshop, but in person, you're decent. You are, yeah. Like, whatever for you, Mr. President. Who know how far that's gonna go? The rap star was interviewed at Turning Point USA's America Fest convention by Erica Kerr. And that's a big deal. They be pulling up in them pickup trucks, them Tesla trucks that they can't give back. They be pulling up deep, got the kids, they all got the little American flags in their hands. They come in there, as soon as you get in the arena, that shit be like, born in the USA now, or born in the USA, yeah. And they all there. Like, what they talking about, mama? And Nicki Minaj, can you imagine them rich people that live in them ranch homes and shit? They live in them communities. They all got up to go down there to the Erica Kirk rally. And Nicki Minaj is on stage talking about, oh, I just want to sleep with the president. How embarrassing, man. They said she sold her soul for this. Look at this. No. Play that other one. Where's that? Matter of fact, listen to this.
You now have a whole amazing UN barbs. We're now using your United Nations barbs. Yeah.
In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been...
This ain't right, because she reading from a script, and she really don't give a damn, y'all. That's what's cold-blooded about all this. She just working the job. She ain't never did nothing political. And when I say never, she ain't never did nothing political ever before in her career, man. The only thing she took a stance on was a stripper's pole or some shit. She ain't never... For her to be speaking on this and making it seem like she's an ambassador for some type of change and she a puppet for some... She willing to go this route for the money. That let you know something seriously wrong with Nicki Minaj. For her to go this route for the bag. After all of the filth she done put out. She's in no moral position to talk about influencing or what's happening in no capacity. Man, if y'all need somebody, get Mariah Carey to speak out. Get motherfucking, you will impress me if you had Jill Scott up there talking about this type of stuff. Where Jill Scott at? She wouldn't even take that type of money. Nicki done jumped at the bag, and it's disrespectful when you think about it, because she never tried to clean up none of the she put down. You know, like how them ex-drug dealers, them ex-pimps, when they change their life, they let the world know that they changed and they ain't doing that no more. I sold dope for 52 years, man. I ain't doing it no more. Dope don't kill so many people. I did my time. Now I'm home and I got a ministry. We working with the kids, fish fries, ice cream. I do it for the Lord, man. That's the only reason I'm alive. I ain't alive for me. I'm alive for the Lord, for these kids, man. I ain't never selling no more dope. That's how it's supposed to be, man. Before you do some political shit, you figure you gotta rebuke yourself to redeem yourself. She ain't took back none of her raunchy lyrics. She ain't shamed. She gonna try to be nasty and political at the same time. What sense do that make, man? Somebody get Nicki Minaj and talk to Nicki. Where is Oprah at? Somebody call Nicki Minaj. Monique, you need to call Nicki Minaj and talk to her before she go any further. Where Taraji P. Henson at? They need to get together, have an intervention with Nicki Minaj. Brandy and Monica ain't got nothing to say about this. Somebody gotta say something. We got Hummingbird in the building. She calling you all the way in Sweden? Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm about to get my plane tickets, man. Real talk. She all the way in Sweden. They real sweet in Sweden, man. That's all I could say about that. Somebody said Nicki Minaj actually supported McCain. So this isn't a surprise to me. And that's why she's comfy and this far in now. Yeah, man, she all the way in there. But I wouldn't say she's a sellout because you got a lot of black Republicans. You got a lot of black people with MAGA hats and things like that. And I figure, hell, it can't win for losing. I don't see nothing wrong with it, man. If somebody want to rock with the right and do the MAGA thing and you black, I wouldn't be surprised. Seeing Kanye West do it. People out there, they rather that than the other side. Pick a side. I mean, you're going to have to ride one way or another. You're going to have to pay taxes. Who talking about cutting them taxes? I don't know. But I wouldn't call her a sellout. A puppet, yes. Because if we call Nicki Minaj a sellout, that means that we're all sellouts. Because we all a part of what's going on here. If it wasn't for us, there wouldn't be a system to fuel. So the people need to correct some shit, man. You just can't be blaming everything on the government. Hello, hello, hello. Who this is?
Hello?
Yo, yo. What's going on? Who this be?
Okay. What's going on?
Oh man, we so glad you in the building. You called up here. We looking forward to hear what you got to say. What's on your mind?
I'm the thug of my family.
You say you the who? The thug in your family?
Yeah.
And what makes you the thug in your family?
So I've been through it. I've done everything you can name under the sun. I've been to pen, I've been to jail, you know. But you know what I'm saying? It's just time to change. You feel me?
Real talk, man. And where you calling from?
I'm calling from Texas.
All the way from Texas. You the thug in your family. Do you have kids?
Yeah, I got kids and they thugs too though. Tell you the truth.
Are you proud of the fact that your kids are thugs?
I'm not no, because they're like, you know what I'm saying, they have schooling, you know what I'm saying, they good at schooling, they graduated and everything, you know what I'm saying, they been in sports and everything, but they got the thug in them because that's the thug in me, you know what I'm saying, they're my kids. So
Oh, okay. So y'all it's a generational thing now. Do you feel like you created this generational cycle as far as thugging goes, or do you feel like it was going on before you?
it was going on before me.
Okay. Can you pinpoint where it might have started?
My mother, my uncle, yeah, my dad.
Your dad. What about him? What your dad had that going on that put
Well,
him in the
because
thugging category? Huh?
to tell you the truth, um, my dad, he was a cop. You know what I'm saying? Like how you say it, a bad cop. You feel me? But he was a cop. He was in the military. He was a thug. You know, so he was all in one. To tell you the truth.
Okay. What about your mom? What made her a thug?
I mean, she just got that gangster in her. You know, she's got that gangster in her. That's it. And but to tell you the truth too, my mama's daddy is a was a reverend. You know what I'm saying? So we was born in church. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a mix of everything that's up in our family. You know,
Come on now. Let's be real.
I'm being real. I'm being real. I mean, it may sound. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
I
you
can't
don't
fake it.
come
You know what I'm
you
saying?
don't come from thug stock.
I don't come from good stuff. I don't. Oh, okay. Well, like they say,
Your
the
dad was a cop,
yeah, yeah. My dad was cop.
a
You know what I'm
pol a
saying? A bad
pol
cop.
a police. Nobody said. So you mean to tell me he was like Denzel Washington in Training Day?
Something like that. To keep it real
Son,
with you, yeah.
he was a dirty police. So your dad was a cop, but he was a dirty cop. You say your
Yeah.
grandfather was a pastor. Was he a dirty pastor?
No, he wasn't.
He was a good guy.
Yeah. And you
But
know,
you
they say the people that be raised up in church, you know what I'm saying, turn bad, you know? And I was a good girl turned bad, to tell you the truth.
Okay, so you sticking with the bad. Did you read them Zane books when you was coming up? The Sister Soldier, the coldest
Yeah,
winter
but
ever.
I,
You read?
yeah, I read them books when I was locked up. Yeah.
Oh,
But I
damn.
put that. I mean, it's like it's still in me, but I put a lot of that behind me, you know, because I'm not getting no younger, you know, because I want to be. I'm gonna be writing doing a reality show. Um, but yeah, you know, so. I'm like trying to find corners and stuff to start at. I'm really serious about what I'm saying, But yeah,
Reality shows about what, might I add?
about my family because we have a lot of a lot of stuff that needs to be put out there. You know what I'm saying? Good, bad, ugly. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, everybody's changing, starting to be. You know what I'm saying? Going the right way. You know. Cause
No
see, my son
disrespect.
been in prison before. My son been in jail, prison. You know what I'm saying? But he's off parole. He's off probation, just like me. I am. No probation, no parole. Even my sister, my oldest sister, she been to the feds. You know what I'm saying? So, but she's done with that too. You know what I'm saying? So now we have like a life changing for the good now. Because we had the bad going
So,
on. Now we the good.
do y'all feel like that's a rite of passage to go into the can? Because when your son went, how did that make you feel knowing that, you've been through it, your sister been through it, now your son going through? Did it feel like did y'all come together and support him because y'all been through it as well?
Oh yes, I didn't. Yes, he's very supportive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna leave my kids. You know what I'm saying? Even my he was very supportive. You know what I'm saying? By me, his father been in prison too. So yeah. But see, my
Oh,
son was supposed to
wow.
be go NFL. That's what I'm saying. I have a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm making a reality show. 'Cause my son, he was supposed to go NFL, and he had all the scouts. And he has proof of everything that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But then like for me and his father going in and out of prison, it what I'm saying, turns him to go, I'm saying, to the street. You feel me? But
Yeah.
at the same he's graduated and everything, he went to college and everything. It's like my daughter. She went to college, you know what I'm saying? She has her little hair stuff going on right now. She does hair, she sells hair, all that stuff. And so like I
Yeah.
said, I have a story to tell and that's why yeah,
So
I
with
gotta put it out there.
all that's going on, y'all still managed to survive out here in these times.
Exactly. I'm here talking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all that matter.
yeah,
At the end of the day, if you able to survive regardless of your circumstances, then you doing something right.
exactly. That's why I say I want to do a reality show. I mean, everybody else doing it. You know what I'm saying? Why I can't do it and make some money? And it's real stuff, not no makeup stuff, not no made up stuff, not no fake stuff. It's real stuff that we have been through in life. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of women like Aunt Deb. You got Scrappy Mama. What's her name? Mama D. You got a lot of
Uh,
Yeah. You got a lot of
Blueface Mama,
moms. Yeah. Blueface Mom.
Blueface
It's a
Mama.
lot. Yeah. It's a lot of moms that come up rough. That's making names for themselves.
Yeah, just like Blueface Mama just started doing her reality show. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if she can do it, why can't I do it? You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know.
Yeah, man, that's a great idea. I mean, fuck it. You liking yourself the Blueface mother, seeing what's going on with her and Blueface going in and out of jail, and her having a criminal past and stuff. Do you see yourself in Blueface mom?
I mean, yes. I mean, not like I see myself in her. It's just that I've been where she's been too. You know what I'm saying? Just like her kids. You know what I'm saying? And I have a daughter, just like she has a son and a daughter. She has two sons and a daughter. I have one son and a daughter. And
Yeah.
you know, and thank God that my daughter, you know what I'm saying, she hasn't. She been in jail, but like for a couple of days. But that's it. You know what I'm saying? She ain't had no kids yet.
Yeah.
And then one more thing. Okay, my son. Okay, when he had his first daughter, before he had conceived her into an old girl, there was this other girl that he had got pregnant, right? And we didn't know this. Okay, he turned 13 years old November. We didn't know all these years until my son got out the pen, because my son had did 8 years, right? When he got out the pen, because he got out the pen in October of this year. We didn't know about the son, about my grandson, until he got out the pen. All these years, because the lady didn't know who the daddy was. You know what I'm saying? So the boy was like asking about his daddy. So she did some tests and everything, and then it come up to be my son. So that right there is something that's gonna be in play too in my reality show. You know what I'm saying?
So you ready to exploit your whole family for a check?
I mean, not exploded because it's already exploded because once we found out that right there was our well, once I found out that that was my grandson and my son found out that that right there was his son, I mean, it was already everybody gonna know anyway in the world. You feel me? So why not make some money off of it?
So you got dreams of using your family for other people's entertainment?
I'm using myself too.
Damn.
I'm using myself too. I can't say using it. I'm just putting it up out there because I mean it's gonna be in a book or it's gonna be in a show. One of the ways. I mean, come on, it's right even be 2026. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, stop it.
Okay. Well, let me make
You
this
know what I'm
point.
saying?
Let me make this point to the people out there. Real quick. And this ain't got nothing. Well, it do got what you talking to do with it. It got a little bit to do with what you talking about. Remember the movie The Best Man, y'all, where Tay Diggs' character was writing that book about his friends and shit, and they ain't know that's what he was doing. He come around, he getting information, and when the book come out, they looking like, oh, they putting the pieces together to the puzzle. Next thing you know, they beating his ass and all that. It's never a good idea to use your family and your friends to exploit for gain, monetary gain. It's like you're using their lives. They feel like they should be confiscated 100%, and you
I
pocketing the
mean, but like
money.
there's a lot of people too that probably that wish that they had a story to tell or a movie to make. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm saying I'm gonna just be using my family. I'm gonna be the main character. Come on now.
Yeah, well, hey, everybody gotta have a dream, you know what I'm saying? And you sound like you about to take this dream into real effect or whatever. I
Reality.
don't
It's gonna
doubt. Yeah,
get
you
in
you really
reality.
about
Yeah.
yeah, you really about to go forward with this thing, man. And I wish you the best of luck because I know it's gonna be fire. And I wanna thank you again for calling in. You the GOAT, you the MVP, man. We gonna holler at you on the next video. Real talk, man. So much love.
Thank
No doubt. Thank her for her call, y'all. Yeah, we got a new generation of black people out here. A whole new generation of black. You can't define it like how you could back in the day. Black was damn near safe compared to what it is now. Cause you don't know who you dealing with. People have the power and the right to believe whatever it is they want to believe. There's no structure, there's no hierarchy, there's no mythology, there's no culture. Fucking black people need to adapt some shit. I say we all need to adapt Greek culture or something like that. Or something to put some value on some shit. Find some structure. And that's why this Christmas is so sad because Christmas is about family. And people really don't have the real fundamentals of family no more. People don't understand the construct. People don't know where they fall in line within their families. You don't know your significance and your importance and your role in your family. They named you all fucked up, man. Your name is fucking you up in your family. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
Hi, good evening, Blaze. How you doing? This is Daddy D calling. I
Oh
just,
man, yeah,
hey,
we all is. What's up? What's up?
I just gotta be real quick. Cause I got some stuff to do in the morning. I chimed in cause I checked my notifications a minute ago. Nicki Minaj. I just gotta say real quick. This is kind of what I was speaking on another episode that you had on a couple of days ago. I might have even made a point on a second episode that you had about how the industry's working with politics and government. Here we go. Here she goes on TV now, turning up with the Turning Point lady. And I think she's actually, from what I know of her, I think she's actually being very genuine because she is being targeted. She is being bullied. She is being doxxed, and I don't know about anything else about her personal life. They say that she might do some drugs, but I mean, who wouldn't in that industry? And then the third point I wanted to make is her throwing love with this widow. Uh, this widow. She's a widow, and God bless her children immensely. But the thing of it is that I think Nikki just called it out in front of everybody, like you said, because there's been a lot of information out there that this grieving wife and maybe uh, one of the two people that Nicki Minaj is mentioning, you know what I'm saying, might have had something to do with the unaliving of this individual that we're speaking of implicitly. So I think Nikki was throwing love knowing that she was talking to the person and throwing love to the other person or persons that did something to orchestrate this catastrophic event with this Kirk gentleman. R.I.P. That's what I think.
No doubt, no doubt.
I think she was just throwing it out there, and she just covered her face like, okay, I did it. You know, I think she just was kind of flipping over the fact that she said she was going to do it, and she did it. She said it, and she was waiting for a response from her, the other woman, and she didn't get it. So she knew she was on point with something. So they speak in an audience that is mostly for their ears. They know what they're throwing loves at each other about. We may not because we're not in the rooms with them or notice hidden agendas or things like that. So, we're still sitting up here, fingers crossed and hoping that the president and the vice president has a good day every day, good night every night, and keep it in God's hands. Because this is this is weird. The street theater. That's what it is, a street theater. It's ridiculous, actually, because it involves so many people who aren't involved in those sectors. And they get those people involved, and they should be involved in it. It's sad.
No doubt. No doubt, man. Nikki being a Republican, that's gonna she got a large fan base. That means it's gonna be a lot of women in the beauty supply store buying up the MAGA hats.
I'm trying to tell you. And that yaki weed that go down to your knees, it's gonna be real nice. And I say nice meaning that it needs to be a change of ideals, especially in, brown and black communities. And money is always a problem in brown and black communities. And Republicans have always been the ones that have always been the ones who knew what to do with the money. Democrats did
Hold
not. They
on,
always
wait.
had to fight
I gotta
the
check
money.
this brother real quick, man. Hold on, I gotta check him. Cause I seen some disrespect in the chat. Now
My
let me
goodness.
address this man real fast. He said,
Hmm.
"Points off, Sean. No stars. What the f going on here, man? Well, how about you call, brother, and put them stars on the board? How
I'm trying
about
to
you
tell
call?
you.
How about you call
I'm waiting,
and make it a 5-star presentation, man? I
waiting, waiting,
dare you.
waiting,
I
waiting,
dare you,
waiting.
man.
Come on now, come on. We waiting. I dare you.
You think you the only one that's annoyed?
Dare
What do
you.
you think this is, man?
I
This is DOCZ. If you ain't got the balls, then what are you doing about the situation, man? We all going through it, man.
yeah,
This been going on every other night. We
yeah,
said
but
we all going through it together. How about you call and make it more interesting or whatever the case is? We all dealing with it. And you ain't
yeah.
how about you be a hero?
Why don't you expound, my brothers and sisters? We waiting. I'm tired of talking for a
This
minute.
like the fifth night in a row, man. We all going through it. And
Yeah.
you think you the only one mad or sad or aggravated? How about you call?
Mhm. I'll hang up. I gotta go anyway. God bless.
Hold on, where you going? We ain't
No,
done
no,
talking.
no.
No, I need your conversation.
Okay, okay. That's what I called for. That's
I
what I called for.
need, I need your
I
conversation, man.
need.
You
Yeah, I'm
leaving?
telling you. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's
Oh,
therapeutic. Therapeutic. I'm serious, man. 'Cause It's in
But
your
I put
face,
the
in your
number up
face.
there. I put the number up there so people can call and
So
talk, and that's
call.
what you do. You call and talk. So who gives a damn what they talking about? It's your
Oh, I
show, baby.
don't. I
It's your
don't. I
it's
don't.
your it's your show, baby.
Would they like us to go into another topic, please? What's going on?
I think
I
we
could be
need
clowned
to.
a little bit more.
I think we need to.
Will you come at me, come intellectually
Yeah,
proper with the
cause
conversation, please?
you all about that intellectual conversation. We be building like them gods in them earths
Yeah,
up there in New
basically.
York. You know what I'm
God
saying?
body. That's how it works.
Hey,
And
that's
I'm not being fake about anything. I'm not all in with none of the, the the wherewithals, I'll say. What I have to do, where I have to go, but it's in my heart, it's in my spirit. I came up with it. So I want everybody out there to kind of feel a sense of togetherness with this. It's not about trying to
yeah.
showboat or nothing like
Got
that.
to, got to. Hey, on my last video, not on this channel, but on SAT, I was asking people, "Are you the thug in your family?" But I want to take it to another level with you. I want to know, where do you stand in your family tree? How do you have any authority? Are you at a boss level? Are you a low tier family member? Are you on the dusty side of the family? You
Well,
know what
what
I'm
I
saying?
am, oh, of course, yeah. Excuse me, let me clear my throat even. Anyway, what it is for me personally, I was always seen as the black sheep because a lot of my family uh, that I was acquainted with, they were more on the like cotillion, cotillion and ball status, and I didn't know any of them, but I just when I went around them as a child, can't remember them, but I just remember going to a lot of different functions. They bougie wougie, you know. So my mother kind of wasn't really into that, so she kept me in my neighborhood, in the hood, and I was an only child, took care of myself and my mother actually because she had something dropped on her when I was a child. Somebody Mickey'd her. And so I had to take care
Oh
of
no.
myself. Yeah, they Mickey'd her when I was a
Oh
baby.
no.
Yeah, so that's the industry. I'll put it like surviving. Surviving. It goes just that deep.
Damn. And
Cause
you
it's a
know,
yeah.
that was a real thing back in the day. I don't know how real it is now, but back in the day, they would put some in your drink and it will do you bad. Like it
hmm
didn't for the rest of your life.
Well, like they call them Mickey's roofies. I guess they call it with GHB now or something. LSD. I don't know. They got different names for this stuff. But like you
So it's
said,
no
yeah,
bouncing back
yeah.
after that.
No, my mama was done after that period. Yeah, she was with my father, and they was jealous of them. They meaning, the friends, the cotillion girls, the dudes in the fraternities,
They was
colleges and
plotting.
stuff.
So they was in the fraternity. So they was in them societies and shit.
Not my father was. My biological father was. He was an alpha. Yeah, he was an
And
alpha.
your mother, they did that to your mother because of your father.
I think so. Yeah, yeah, because they was like the power couple, and they wanted to position her out of the way. So she had handlers, and then she was I I didn't know she was as smart as she was because she wasn't able to express it to me the same way uh as she got older. But she was a genius a little bit. She used to work for some place. It was like a NASA engineering type of place where she worked on the what do you call it? They call it key punch operator. She was a
Wow.
key punch operator. She did all of that, the binary codes and stuff like that. So she was on her way to becoming something that was very influential in life. We're looking at a
And
lot of her.
somebody took that from her.
Yeah, took her from me, and I had to take care of her. They dogged her out. They did the grape twice, once in front of me. They were trying to keep us in a prison. And I am actually at my age still living in a prison based on some of the actions that these people still think they can get away with now in politics and government, you know, fraternities and things like that, colleges, just
So
stupid, organized crime,
where do you fall in your family tree?
I
Like
don't I don't have a
where do
family
you?
tree at all. I don't have one.
So it's
No.
it's done. The family done.
Yep, Dolo. excuse me, the buck stops with me. It stopped with me. And some people could say, "Oh, poor baby,"
Both
and that's
sides,
it. Hmm.
but on both sides.
Yep. Ain't that something? So I'm sort of a unicorn. I
No,
wasn't
that ain't a unicorn.
even.
That's a leaf all alone in
I
the
know.
yard
I
somewhere.
don't see it that way though, because you know why? I was I was positioned to be singled out uh to make a what am I trying to say? I'm chosen. I was chosen to go through all of the mess I had to go through, all the people that I had to see through all of that, the situations, get here through hindsight, take down a lot of the dark principalities and, places in dark rooms. And I couldn't have done that if I had too much family in my ear or too much, I had to take care of them kids always running me ragged or something, you know. And
Damn,
I just
man.
couldn't be able to concentrate on taking the dark realm down because I've touched a lot of rooms where people was dark. And when I came in the room, they had to they had to fall in because I wasn't speaking on anything that was combative. I was just speaking on you being your way, and you were going to have to bow down to that. I was going to talk about you under your code.
Yeah, man, it's time for everybody to step into the light. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad you called and shared your story and everything out there. But, it is important to, you know, have a sense of self or self worth. And a lot of times you could find that within your family tree. I would recommend for the people out there listening to, sit and contemplate on, you know, not only why you come into the world or the possibilities of the why, because we don't know the answer why, but when you put where you are in your family tree and you start to put it together, it'll make sense for you, man, where you fall in line and everything, because a lot of times it's looking like some people come back. Cause these kids, they be little kids, and they already got a personality like a grown person. You be like, oh, this motherfucker been here before, cause he already done
Right.
caught on to all this. He's too aware to be a new soul or something like that. So depending
Hmm.
on where you fall in your family tree, it's a lot of questions about yourself and where you fall and all that. It's important to know. And for the caller to say that she don't have a tree, or it's a done deal and she ain't nowhere on the board, like that's like not having a star in the sky. It's just snuffed out. We praying for you, caller.
Thank you for that because I've had to go through a lot of stuff, and only thing it did was just put more pressure on me to be the like brightest raw diamond. You know, pressure brings diamonds. I'm like the hardest, so I'm good. I don't
Yeah.
have any regrets, and anything that tried
No
to come
doubt.
against me would not prosper. And I'm just glad that I was cut from a good piece of cloth, so
Oh,
I
you
could.
said you had something to do in the morning, man. We don't want you to be late for your
I'm,
appointment or whatever,
yeah,
because
I got a
you ain't
board
gonna
meeting.
blame me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a board meeting and everything. We don't want you blaming me for you messing up at the board meeting and
I know
everything.
that's
That's why,
right.
yeah, you making that
They
big money at them
teaching.
board meetings.
No, actually, I
Real
do it
talk.
for what do you call it? I do volunteer work. I'm a
For
board
Dollar
on a
Tree,
mental
I know
health.
for
No,
Dollar Tree, man, yeah,
mental health.
and we appreciate you too. And the next time I go live, we don't want you to be no stranger. Make sure you
That's
call
what's up.
back. All right,
Thank
now make
you.
sure you take care. No doubt.
Okay.
All right,
Peace.
goodbye. All right, peace. No doubt, no doubt. Now where that Charles? What's his name? Charles Phil? Where that motherfucker at, man? Had me cuss that lady out for nothing. Ooh, excuse me. That's Negro here nor there. A grown ass man ain't gotta say excuse me. But since there's so many ladies in here, I figure I hit y'all with excuse me. Cause if it was just this nigga, I wouldn't have said shit. But that's Negro here nor there, man. And get that man his picture, but quit using that man picture. But whoever that is, get that man his profile picture back, man. I'm tired of it. Sammy is in the building. I ain't cussed nobody out in a long. I've been good, man. I've been nice. I ain't cussed nobody out in a long ass time. Where he at? Always somebody acting up in the chat. Hummingbird is here, and Ruth Ray's is here too. K Cartier is right there. Y'all see her? Because that's who a lot of y'all came here for. Let's be honest. Got that blazing thing going on in the chat. That's why fucking 90% of y'all here. There she go right there, man. Hit the like button for K Cartier. Especially you girls. Women just love a pretty woman. You just can't shut your face, man. When women see a pretty woman, they gotta let her know she pretty, man. That's why they be all clicked up together, all bunched up together, like a school of fish. It's a pretty girl in the middle. It gets on my motherfucking nerves, man. Somebody said, grow some balls. Sean, this ain't her show. She extorting you. He said she extorting you. That's what I want her to do. At night, I turn into a YouTube slut. Them callers be slutting out the phone, man. That's what I came here for, man. For them people to get on my platform and ride it. I'm the genuine of YouTube, man. I want them to ride. And get on that damn phone and work it. While I sit back with some tea in my Stanley. You don't understand the game, young man. You don't understand the game, young man. You don't understand the game, young man. But that's Negro here, no there. Hey, Nicki Minaj sold out. That's what they saying out there in the streets. They're saying that Nicki Minaj ain't with black people no more. Fuck her. She was never with us in the first place, man. She was with whatever trick that was willing to throw some dollars at her funky ass. I don't feel no way about Nicki Minaj. They could have her. That's how I feel. That's like when Gabby Sidibe got married. Look at this. And shout out to Gabby. Shout out to Gabby. When Gabby Sidibe got married, I didn't give a damn. I said, hey, good for him. You know what I'm saying? He could have her. All of her. If that's what he want. I was happy for her. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear the news about Nicki Minaj rolling with Trump, he can have her. We don't need her. She ain't decent enough for us to be bickering over Nicki Minaj. I could see, I would be hurt. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this together. I would be hurt if Patti LaBelle was sitting there talking about how fine Donald Trump is. Can you imagine that? She's sitting there with a patty pie on her lap. So I gotta give it up one time for our fine ass presidents. Like, yes, him and Vince. Ooh, sweet Jesus. She stand up, drop the patty pie, and start twerking in front of the damn crowd. Now that would hurt my heart. But Nicki Minaj, they can have her. Well, damn, Patty, what the hell going on around here, baby? Hold up, what they was doing back in the day? Lips juicy on Gladys Knight. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Maybe it's these beer goggles. Reg, come get these beer goggles, man. Somebody talking about Ving Rhames and Holiday Heart. Y'all cold-blooded. I bet you eat them damn pies, though. Look. Like, Patty, I was wondering if I could eat your pie, Patty. And my pie's all in the stores. What you doing in front of my house? What's going on out here, young man? You all on my lawn? You stepped on my daisies? What is it that you want? Like, Patty, I was hoping that I could. Patty, I want to eat your pie. Like, there's a Walmart down the street. There's a Kroger up the road. I don't know. You had to pass Publix to get here. Like, Patty, you don't understand me. She got cookies, too. And them thumbprints, Hey man, I ain't gonna do like that zesty boy and jump up and down about these cookies. I ain't gonna do that. Cause he'll bite one of them sugary ass cookies. Think about it. Hold on. Oh man. Now his sweet ass was going for all that sugar in that patty pie, man. That's the kicker. This pie got pounds of, man, ain't nothing but sugar and lard. And he the one that got it popping, cause he got a sweet tooth. And all the people feeding the patty pie to their family members. Next thing you know, Jerome in the corner with his legs crossed. And your grandmama going on and on. My baby ain't used to act like that. And last Thanksgiving, he ain't do that. I don't know what it was I cooked. Maybe I put too much sugar in the yams. Y'all blaming y'all big mama for your cousin Gerard because she put too much sugar in the candy yams. But the patty pie was the culprit. You know, hey, I ain't trying to shame nobody because of their sexuality. I'm talking about health and health alone. Your health and your sexuality ain't got nothing to do with each other because you got a lot of green, vegan, healthy people that go whatever way they want to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm pointing out the fact that a lot of times they use a black face to exploit something that's sinister. That's all I'm saying. Hey man, we about to, what time is it? How long I been on here, Reg? Let's get that understood first. How long I been on here? Okay. Hey, we'll kick it for a little bit. We just waiting on the phone call. If we get one, we good. If we don't, we gonna keep it rolling, baby. Want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, baby. Got some things I need to be doing. But ain't nothing more important than giving these highly classified documentation to you girls out there, man. Ain't nothing but love for y'all. I mean, I promise. Hummingbird, she all the way in Sweden, top of the morning. They still hanging their clothes on the clotheslines and shit out there. She eat motherfucking, what's them things? Them pot pies and stuff every other day out there in Sweden. They give you some fresh milk. She probably live with the pilgrims out there in Sweden. And she listening to my show. With that antenna on top of that damn hut or whatever that is, man, with that antenna poking up out the top. Trying to get that Wi-Fi in the third world country. You know what I'm saying? She listening to my show, got all them ducks and chickens clucking outside the door. Cluck, 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 cluck. She can't even concentrate on the damn show. But that's Negro here nor there, man. I'm so glad y'all here. She said, not the pilgrims. Yeah, she live in a community. A community of pilgrims, y'all. Getting that bootleg Wi-Fi. She got the antenna coming out the bud hut, y'all. This motherfucking clothes hanger coming out the mud hut, waiting for electricity. Only time she get Wi-Fi is when it's thundering outside, man. Only when it's thundering. Hold on, K Cartier on joint the channel. That's what I'm talking about, man. Nah, I told y'all. Y'all showed up for that blazing thing or whatever. I want to let y'all know that she here to stay. For all the fellas out there, I feel like Bernie Mac, and I'm welcoming Diamond to the Players Club. I know that's why half of y'all here, man. We got a superstar in the building, and y'all been noticing. But now she done join the channel. She really trying to put y'all on notice. So y'all can look now, probably want to take a picture or screenshot the screen, crop it, and have a picture to put on your wall. Cause she right there, man. I'm a matter of fact, I'm gonna step back. That's that tendonism. I'm gonna drop the mic after I say tendonism. damn, man, I guess I made it. I done came up in the world, man. Got supermodels watching my shows. I remember back in the day when they would put my show on in the nursing home, man. I remember them days. All them old people calling in. Now they got them Instagram baddies watching my shows. I mean, damn. I ain't never think I would go Hollywood, but it's happening to me too. Before you know it, I'm gonna be like Country Wayne. They gonna make a Tubi movie with me. Look who I got in my chat. I got baddies from overseas. I ain't even have to get a passport. I'm doing it big, baby. Okay, we gotta get back to Nicki Minaj. Y'all listening? All right, here we go. All right, y'all listening? Get it together, man. Gotta keep this shit smooth. Okay, what's
In
this?
Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed.
Why is Nicki Minaj talking about Nigerian Christians at the United Nations? That's because President Trump claims that there is a mass slaughter of Nigerian Christians and the Nigerian government is allowing it to happen. He has threatened to send in U.S. troops.
Guns are blazing to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible, horrible atrocities.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on now. Hey, we gotta look into this, man. This is DOCZ Daily. We do this for a reason. It's time to do some investigations. Nicki Minaj talking about Nigerians. Donald Trump talking about the Islamic Saudi Sudan. What the fuck going on? We gotta see this stuff right now. Let's get into it. I'm gonna cut straight to the damn chase and get to the bottom of this shit. Cause they sounding goofy and stupid when they talking about this stuff. Hold on. Let's get it together. Nope. We ain't playing no internet games. We getting to the bottom of this now. Right now. And I ain't playing. Okay. Testing 1 2. Where my people? Where my people? Where my people? Y'all here? K Cartier, you still there? Hummingbird. Charles Fields. He said, you seen the Jake Paul fight? It's about time Jake Paul got knocked the fuck out, man. He deserved every last bit of that ass whooping. For all them brothers he humiliated. He got his man, yeah, he needed that. Right at the end of 2025, Jake Paul went down. That was a good look. By a big black buck brother knocked his ass out. But you know Jake Paul gonna come back a beast. When he about to, what? He gonna turn into the Incredible Hulk. And the next person that get in the ring with him gonna get fucked up. He got his L. He took that L. Now he gonna redeem himself. He gonna be a Street Fighter character. That nigga gonna come out there like the real life Ken in his next fight. Okay, what was I talking about? Okay, yeah. This is what I was getting into. Why is Nicki Minaj talking about Nigeria's Christians? Trinidadian rapper Nicki Minaj. She don't want nothing to do with the black community. She ain't trying to be black American, African American. She ain't with none of that shit. Trinidadian rapper Nicki Minaj is the highest profile figure to speak out on violence against Nigeria's Christians. So she ain't speaking out for black Americans. She ain't speaking out for Trinidadians. She's speaking about Nigerian Christians. Like it make a difference to her. The U.S. president has threatened military action over an alleged Christian genocide, but Nigeria's information minister rejected those claims when he spoke to Al Jarez Saranali. Oh, they got some foul shit like that going on over there for real? Is it true or is it false? Because she's speaking about it. Hold up. Is
Let's
it true?
talk about Nicki Minaj. No, not the bees in the trap trend.
They too goofy, man. I can't even listen to what they tell. They too busy on her nuts. I gotta get to the bottom of this. Oh no. What is it all about? What's going on in Africa? Is there really people getting killed? Christian Nigerians and all that? Let me see. Nigerian Christians, genocide. Is there a genocide happening? Persecution of world notices the persecution of Nigerian Christians and all that. Stop the kid. They really over there killing Christians? Massacre of Christians mirrored U.S. pressure on Nigeria's government for strong countermeasures. A Catholic worshiper during the 2020 whatever in Nigeria. The world tends to not pay much attention to the persecution of Christians, even though Christians are attacked. And y'all thought I was Asian when I messed that part up. Even though Christians are attacked and repressed in more countries than any other religious group, but sometimes the persecution is so extreme that it gains, at least briefly, some purchase of public attention. The steady slaughter of Christians in the West African nation of Nigeria is one such case. So they be waiting for them to come out to church, like, Buddha bye-bye. Like your Bamba with your Bible. Is that I see you with the Bible? They'll shoot you down for having the Bible in your hand. They do a drive-by on the church, man. Like the Bamba with the Bible, them. It can't be happening, man. Did they make this shit up? Because I can't believe it. That this will really be people set tripping on motherfuckers for being Christians. Like turn the cheek. Want to see both of them wiggle down. Like you blasphemous. You want blasphemous motherfucker. You know that? They mess around, get the fighting in the street. I don't understand. If you a Christian, why would somebody be offended? Let me up there, boy. You Christian, nah. We killing you and take you out, nah. Motherfucker, you go to the bathroom, it's some old fat black motherfucker walk. Some horns in his head. Leave blood all over the Bible. Come on, man. Is this really... I don't believe it. Am I wrong for not believing this stuff? Because it's so ridiculous, man. I mean, that would mean that there's no love in the world. If it's something this crazy, why would you want to take out a Christian? They're good people. I mean, they're not bad people. What can a Christian do to offend you? Besides pray for you. Like, me, I don't want your prayer. I mean, I want your prayer. You're holy, but I don't want nothing holy. They kill you for having holy socks. They take off your shoes. You be nervous as hell at the airport, at the bus station. Like, take off your shoes. Like, I got it's holy socks holding my gun. You blow your brains out in front of all the customers. Oh, I know this ain't no laughing matter. But Nicki Minaj, man, I can't take nothing serious if it got Nicki Minaj on it, man. I'm sorry. It could be a world catastrophe. If Nicki Minaj talking about it, man, I cannot. That's how I know it's a bigger plan. Something sinister at play. They using Nicki Minaj for serious subjects. I guess that's their way of saying that it's really not that serious. Like, who's going to be our spokesperson against the Christians in Nigeria? They probably called a bunch of people that turned it down. They called up Gwen Stefani. Like, no thanks, I'm good. They called Britney Spears. Like, I'll call you guys back. They call all these people, and they don't want to speak on it. They call Nicki Minaj like, what? You guys usually don't call me for stuff like this. I'm getting this type of phone call now. Like, oh my God. Like, they totally want me in the Illuminati. She was so happy Like, they never call any other female artist with this type of call. Y'all not y'all not getting these checks. You bitches is still rapping and yapping. I be talking with the president, yapping and rapping. When you see Nicki, I be on TV with the prezi. You ain't got no rings, ain't got no mansion, no bedsies. She gonna come back stunting real hard. A hit dog gon' holler, what you bitches know about getting political dollars? They gonna remix that. Funk Flex gonna drop a bomb on that shit. She gonna be back on with her MAGA hat. She gonna have MAGA on her booty shorts. One cheek with the MA and the other cheek with the GA. Y'all get ready for that. And I hate the fact that we chuckled when we was talking about such a serious matter like this, man, but I don't want to believe it. Rest in peace. I don't know if this is a spoof or whatever the case is, but I don't like it. And since Nicki Minaj talking about it, I want to investigate it a little more. Christians of various denominations and moderate Muslims regularly die at the hands of Boko Haram, Fulani militants, and other violent actors. Boko Haram or Fulani militants. Damn, why they do that? Numbers vary and are difficult to verify, but between 2009 and 2023 in Nigeria, Inter-Society reports at least, man, no people be talking about come to Africa, come on, it's cool, everything all right. Pineapples, coconuts, mangoes, coming to Africa, baby. You get over there and that's when the shit start. You better stay on the resort or at the hotel. Don't you go out there in them Nigerian streets. You gonna be dumbfounded. They get to clicking them sticks together and shit. Next thing you know, your ass in the back of the truck with the hyenas. Like, where the fuck y'all taking me? They take you in front of some general, he butt naked with a AR-15 in his hand. Ain't no telling what he up to. He walking back and forth, meat swinging, waiting for them to snatch you out that damn truck. Man, I ain't going back. Shit, I ain't never been. How I'm gonna go back? How I'm gonna go somewhere I ain't never been? They be talking about go back to Africa. Shit, motherfucker, I ain't never been to Africa. But that's Negro here, no there. Y'all still listening? Because I'm tripping, man. Nicki Minaj got me fucked up. The nerve of this woman.
He may not be here today, but I wanted to make sure he had a chance to say hi. Mr. President?
Hello, everybody.
Can you guys hear?
I want to be with you. But I'll be with you soon, and I just want to say that nobody did more for me than Charlie, and there's nobody better than Erica, and you are the greatest people on earth. We won in a landslide, and we're going to continue to do it.
He may not be here.
Hold on, man. Speaking of family trees and Christmas and shit, man, we might as well just go ahead and do this too since we here. Let's talk about this stuff, and this gonna be a touchy one, but I'm gonna go ahead and touch on it a little bit. Cause I know my Americans listen. Best believe I'm all American, baby. I'm all the way here with it. But I gotta talk about something, and I'm gonna talk about this correctly. Man, what's going on with it? We talking about family trees. This is Trump's fam. And where is his son? He got a son that's like 7 foot tall or something like that. This when he was young. But now his son is tall as hell. And they grown. So who next in line? Like, whoop. Man, this a dynasty people need to stay on the radar for, man, because we don't know, the future. We talking about the future, man. He got grandkids and stuff. I'm pretty sure they still gonna be in position in the future, man. They're building futures for their kids. So these people, they're gonna be in line to, they gonna hold the power in the future. That's something to think about. And how can you relate your family to a family like this? How do your family fit out or even out or pair to this as far as legacy is concerned? You know what I'm saying? And your family probably don't have billions of dollars, but y'all probably got billions of dollars worth of heart and spirit, man. So consider that. But that's Negro in there. Speaking of Trump family, what about Nicki Minaj's family? Yeah, I want to see this because this shit. Oh man. Let's get into it a little bit. So this is Nicki Minaj's family with her husband and everything. This can't be real. This cannot. This ain't real. This can't be a real picture. They got together just to hang. You had ASAP Rocky keeping company with Nicki Minaj's husband. What the fuck they talk about, man? Nicki Minaj's husband in the other room showing ASAP Rocky all the Nicki Minaj bought him. Like, yo, son, she bought me this. See this? Them sneakers. You ain't never seen no sneakers like this, man. Yeah, Nicki got the hookup. Got the hookup with everything, man. You got video games, everything, man. I'm a lucky kid, man. I'm a lucky kid. Yo, check out the whip, man. She got me the pink Range Rover just like Cameron. This Cameron's Range Rover. Yeah, she bought it for Cam. She was going to use it, but I figured, I could use it since I be going back and forth to the store with the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I know you heard about, the allegations with the kids, but before that, I was a real ass nigga. Like, ask about me, man. That ain't my only rap. People only know me for the sexual allegations. People know you for your music, for your clothes. I ain't on your level. But Nicki Minaj, she holding me down. She holding me down, man. Like this whole Bob shit, man. A lot of young bitches out there calling themselves Bobs, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. When I got with Nicki, I knew the young girl, little girl calling herself Bobs and all that. And I figured, shit, if there's gonna be some Bobs around, they're gonna be around. I'm thinking Nicki Minaj, man. I did a lot of people with this bitch, man. But a bunch of Bobs be calling, fan mail shit. I be hitting them back. Be checking for the emails and shit. All the bad bitches with Bobs shit. The Nicki Minaj fans and shit. Nigga, I'm in the beehive, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? The whole time he talking, Nicki Minaj standing behind him holding the phone with his corrections officer on the phone. He turned around, like, it's for you. He get on the phone, this is your corrections officer. I didn't hear about those details upon your release. We need to see you Monday morning because there's some raised concerns after what I just heard. Like, no, I'm talking to ASAP Rocky. You know ASAP Rocky, Rihanna? You know Rihanna, right? You heard the song? Under my umbrella, Ella, I know the song, but we would like to see you first thing Monday morning to discuss your freakage and your wife Nicki Minaj plot to have you be the groomer for all of those barbs. But that's Negro here, no there. Let's move on, man. Y'all should, the phone line's open. Y'all shouldn't let me go on them type of tirades. It ain't right. I wouldn't do y'all like that. They said that her baby another Krishan. And no disrespect, man, but yeah, they say Nicki was and if y'all want to have that talk about who was doing something they ain't had no business doing when they was pregnant, allegedly, I don't believe that about Nicki Minaj. They say the same thing about Krishan Rock. They say the same thing about Beyonce, man. They said the same thing about Beyonce. And I don't like it. And it ain't right. They said Kanye West, Kanye said it, man. Matter of fact, oh man, I hate to do this, but I gotta make this point. Cause they be putting their kids out there and all that. And I gotta play cleanup because they shouldn't be, I'm always gonna speak in favor of the kids, So where was I going with this thing? It was Nicki Minaj, Beyonce. Oh, no. It was gonna be, I was talking about Nicki Minaj with them kids and all that. Beyonce kids too, Christian Rock's kids, and damn, I fucked it up, man. I forgot what I was gonna do with it, man. It was gonna be epic. Damn, man. I need to get that check. If somebody would have called, I would have remembered what I was gonna say, man. Somebody said, had a dream that Nicki and K. Michelle has a lot in common in DV. What did DV stand for? What that stand for? Vaginal discharge or something? What the DV stand for? I don't know, man. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to vibe with y'all. But y'all making it hard for me. Somebody said her brother may be up for debate. Mr. Petty is in the clear. Nah, I don't think Mr. Petty is in the clear like that. But that's Negro, that. People be on drugs. They say people be on drugs when they be having them babies or whatever. And that's why they babies be coming out. They don't be right. But that's Negro, them. We ain't about to be talking about nobody kids. But they probably, back in the 70s, they would go in the bathrooms. They'd go in the ladies' room and all that. Matter of fact, let's do this real quick. This is going to be real fun. Stay tuned, y'all. We about to do something real quick. We're going to do something a little experimental. Matter of fact, surf's up. Let's do it like this. Y'all sit back and relax. I got this, man. We just gonna surf the web and kick it for a little bit. We ain't doing nothing major. Well, we are, but we chilling. For all my Docs Daily family out there, man, I want to take this time to let y'all know that I ain't got nothing but the utmost love and respect for all y'all for tuning in and being who you are. You know what I'm saying? Get this together. Yup. We're about to get it in. Talk about some stuff. Okay, look. This is what I want to talk about, y'all. Look. This the part of the video which get deep. And if you afraid, you might want to leave the video now. I waited until it was 1:30 in the morning when them night owls out there lurking, listening. Now you want to hear something that's going to change your life? You've been waiting for an awakening. You've been waiting. You've been going down that goddamn rabbit hole for a long time. Now your ass at the end of the vortex. If you can't handle what's about to be shown, then you might just want to back away, because the sights of what you're about to see, I can't explain it. You're gonna be lost out there, rubbing on the walls, walking down rubbing on the walls, walking down the hall. You're gonna be fucked up. You better think twice. Now is the time. You might want to go the other way, Playboy, because this news, it's gonna mess with your noggin. You ain't gonna be able to get it up for your girl. You're gonna be too far gone. After we get to this part of the video, y'all listening? Okay, here we go. Hold on, put this on. Oh no, we ain't doing none of that. Okay, yeah, put the mute on that. Look. This is what I'm trying to show y'all. Get it on the screen, bro. What you doing? Cut all that shit off. This is what I wanted to show y'all. It's the ladies' room, man. The women back in the day, they go in there and do their drugs. They go in there and do their drugs in them ladies' rooms, man. And you can't say they stopped doing that in the 70s and 80s. They were singing about going to the ladies' room and doing some blow. Look. Look at this. The Boogaloo Shrimp, man. The Pop Lock King. Look at him. He going off that coat. She talking about you gotta powder your nose. Look, hold on. Y'all need to see this real quick. Cut that off. Y'all need to see this. Hold on. Y'all listening? Look. Ooh. Oh. She told you. She told you what you need to do. That's somebody auntie, man. Somebody grandmother. And they gotta watch this video on repeat. She talking about going and powder her nose. She said powder like she from the South. She from the dirty, man. Look. Ooh. Ooh. Somebody come get their auntie. She talking about powdering her nose in the lady room. They in the bathroom. And they in front of them mirrors, doing them lines. Be pregnant. Y'all seen Chrisean Rock at the party? Chrisean Rock was in and out the bathroom at the party. Them girls had a little something for her nose, little booger sugar, little sniff, little pink cocaine, diddy dust. They be getting high, freaking off at them parties, man. Ain't no telling what drugs they be taking. But that's Negro here, no there. We're about to go ahead and ease on out this thing, man. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope y'all really enjoy Docs Daily and Nicki Minaj. Got love for you, sister. Everything you heard in this video is alleged allegations and speculations for entertainment purposes. I don't think she sold out. If they gave me a MAGA bag, I'd take it. Goddamn right. I'll be at the car dealership the next day. Cut me a MAGA check. I cashed that check so motherfucking fast, I wouldn't even know what they want me to do. They give me the money, I run it straight to the bank like it's a touchdown. What community do we have to fight for? Big booties and thugs? I don't know. I mean, I know it's more to us than that, but on a grand scale, internationally, that's what we are. Thugs and big booties. They know about that all across the globe. They know about that in Japan. They know what Black Americans is all about due to the media and social media. Oxtails, thugs, and big booties. Sums it up in a nutshell. And we can run our ass off. That's all they know about us. Unfortunately. But you know what? There's people in other countries that know more about us than we know about ourselves. And that's the cold, crazy part about it, man. They study us more than we study ourselves. They know our history better than we know our history ourselves. That's crazy. People in Asia, people in India, the intellectual peoples all across the world, they know a thing or two about black people and black culture, especially if they up in them lodges and shit. But that's Negro here nor there, man. For the time you're alive, I want to counsel my people out there real quick. But I know a lot of us be needing counseling, so I'll take some time to do a little quick consultation situation before I get out of here. I don't mind. What time is it? Okay. Class is still in session. We ain't done yet. Y'all hold on while I sprinkle these crumbs from my fingertips all over my keyboard. Take care of that later. All right, people. Let's talk. Let's talk about, matter of fact, let me get it set up for y'all. Y'all just stay tuned. I got this, baby. All y'all gonna get this counsel session for free this time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to see this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's get it. Let's talk about decency. Decency, behavior that conforms to accepted standards of morality or respectability. She had the decency to come and confess being decent. Are you a decent person? Would you consider yourself at least decent? How do you keep your room? What that closet looking like? How do you keep that bathroom? How do you keep your space? How do you keep your car? How do you keep yourself? Do you make up the bed in the morning when you get out, or you just leave it? Do you got shit all on the floor in your bedroom? Do you kick that stuff under the bed? Is there dirty dishes in your house? Are you do you practice decency? Are you well groomed? Are you shaved most of the time? Do you keep what is your profile? Because dust follows you everywhere. If you're dusty at home, you're dusty in the streets. The dust will always be there. But if you're decent and you practice decency, the dust won't linger. And you create a space for more decent things to come into your life. You wonder why, I can't get ahead. It's a blockage. It's something holding me back. That's because you got dookie streaks in your drawers. That's because your shit is nasty and you deserve to live a funky life. You deserve to have a foul situation because you foul. Decency, people. And mind you, at this point in my life, I'm finally realizing that's what it's all about. I'm just now getting it. So I'm giving it to y'all, man. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing amazing. What's up with you?
Nothing much. I was calling in before you headed out for the night.
Oh, man.
Counseling.
You know what, man? You called in. The floor is yours. I'm going to kick back. What's going on?
Not the floor, mine. I'm a long time listener. Maybe my fourth time calling.
Oh, that's amazing. Where are you calling from?
Tennessee.
The Big Ten. She calling all the way in. Man, we interested to hear what you got to say.
No, I was listening to you talking about decency and asking about how you live, and you saying like dust won't follow you if you live a particular type of way.
Okay, let's do this real quick because I gotta get understand. Do you mind sharing your name with us, please, young lady?
I simply learn.
Just simply learn.
Yeah.
Oh man, you serious? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Simply Learn is on the phone, y'all, man. You know what? That really interests you to the point to where you feel like, fuck, I'm gonna have to call in for this one. When I was talking about decency.
I always be thinking about calling in. I gotta, it's like playing double dutch with your ass. I gotta figure out what mood you in.
Oh man, I'm always in a great mood. So that's the reason why
Hmm.
you never called before, cause you're like, this man got a funky attitude, he in a funky ass mood. He pissed off, and I ain't about to call him.
Nah, that ain't it. I've been listening to you for years. I maybe started calling you in 2021.
You called me before.
I've called you 4 times. I didn't got hung up on one.
Oh wow, I didn't know it was you. I didn't know. Now that I know, it's nothing but love and respect, man. It's a pleasure to be able to speak with you right now. So I'm gonna make the best of it. I was about to get out of here, but now I'm hype. I got energy. Even Gage Core is
Hmm.
back. We got K Cartier is there, Tough Woman, Hummingbird. The gang is here.
The
Even
gang is
Charles
here.
Fields, he's there. Miss Teeny, Kevin, we all here. Quantavious 12. So this is a moment. We gonna make this a
It's
moment.
like two of us missing, but I take it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but maybe they in the cut listening. A lot of times
Okay.
that be the case. But this the thing. I was talking about decency, right? And how,
Right.
people don't understand the importance of it, but I feel like it really starts at home with the family. A lot of people don't come from decent homes.
You right.
Yeah, do you feel like you come from a decent home?
Yeah, I do.
What made your home decent?
Um, my granddaddy, 1919, got married to my grandma. She was born in 1917. She's from Chicago. She's a native. All her folks are native. He comes from, his dad was a blacksmith, Trinidad, well, really Tobago, Jamaican, or whatever. And his mom was a Choctaw, like Indian or whatever. So my mom is a accountant and my dad is a chef. So for me, growing up, everything was like the furniture came from like Italy, Europe, because in down south they didn't sell us furniture and stuff. So he had to get furniture from like Italy and stuff to like furniture our entire house. Like he built everything, like he did everything. So for me, my background was the Cosby Show. So I'm literally next door to the hood. So I was getting picked on for having a driveway and having parents to come home to every night. So I just started seeing the ghetto until like high school, to be honest.
So simply alluring comes from money, y'all.
Don't tell nobody that. No, I come from a middle class upbringing.
No, that's what you call money, especially to Dusties out there in these streets nowadays.
I mean, I'm from down south, so I mean, we had some not got it going on people in my family, but I didn't look at them like that. I felt like my granddad looked out for everybody, but when I got grown, I started seeing the resentment in grown people like we need to be up to Foster's level and stuff like that. So I mean, I get it, but I just don't have it dust in me like that to hate on anybody or to put nobody down. I feel like you can always come out of that.
Did your parents ever leave you in the care of the no good family members?
Not the no good family members, but friends. My mother was a go getter, so she was like she went to Howard University and stuff like that. So she always had friends. You know what I'm saying? But our family, no, because they didn't play that. But she had some friends that I stayed the night over, and I'm like, yeah, when you come to pick me up, type shit.
She left you in the care of her ratchet ass friends?
Yeah, I had a burn mark from one of her friends trying to dip my hair in some hot water, and I had all the skin on the back of my legs like come off
Oh,
before.
god
Yeah,
damn. Because of her ratchet ass friends.
wretched ass friend. Yes.
Damn, man. So, where do you fall in the family tree? What's your hierarchy here? I'm interested in this stuff because I'm realizing that not only do it play a role in people's personalities, but with us better understanding of who we are, we become better people for a society. So, where do you fall in your family tree? Firstborn, secondborn, got siblings? What's going on?
Oh, I'm most hated. So on my mama end, I'm the only child. Then on my dad's end, I'm the youngest child.
Oh. Your fault. They got together. So he wound up leaving the previous relationship to start something with your mom's.
Yes.
So he had his first life or wife or whatever that came to an end. And how many kids did he leave behind?
Two. One from the marriage and one outside of the marriage. That was his son.
And your parents still together?
Oh, my mother came up during the era in the 90s of the independent woman situation. So she looked at her sisters and brothers. Everybody was married. So for her, my dad was 10 years older than her, and she felt like he was trying to pull a move on her because he wasn't going to marry her immediately. So she just said, I'm going to go get this child support, and that's it.
She pushed it after all he been through, first marriage and the second chance, the second go around, she put him on child support.
He a vet. I don't feel sorry for him. He okay. His mother is the first woman to own her own restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee. He's okay, and his dad owned property in Arkansas. He's okay.
So, man, man, I'm floored. But you know what? This is common talk within our communities and
I'm
our
just being
society.
transparent. I want everybody to know, like, black people's experience is not a monolith. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can come from money and turn out to be terrible. I have a cousin. Her parents left behind 3 properties. She lost them all. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I got another cousin. She grew up around roaches and rats. She lives in a mansion. You see what I'm saying? So it depends on what you want to do.
That's so deep and profound, man. She said her cousin came up living with roaches and rats, straight gutter bucket. Now she live in a mansion.
She is.
Do you feel like decency played a role in that? Because if she was raised up with roaches and rats, she had to make a decision to where she had to, not only change the way she think, but the way her living situation.
True. I mean, but they have to be in you, not on you. Like, her brothers and sisters weren't the same. Like, I remember growing up with her, and she the only one that wanted to clean up. She was the only one that wanted to do her hair, you know what I'm saying, type of stuff like that. So that followed her outside of the house. You get what
It
I'm
was
saying?
the
So she basically was
decency
raised on-
factor.
It is the decency, and that's why I called in, because I wanted to harp on that. I want to ask you, as a man, I got a question for you. I actually got a long list of questions, but I'm just going to start with a few. As a man, do you see a difference in your experience between a woman with good hygiene and her attitude versus a woman with bad hygiene and her attitude?
Meaning, when you say bad hygiene and her attitude, you meaning basically good attitude, bad attitude?
Yeah, I had told my mom recently a philosophy that I feel that stank cooch is directly correlated to having a bad attitude.
Ooh. Now that's pretty deep. What would give you that type of analyst to put those two together?
Well, I mean, on one hand, women give off pheromones when we're in a good mood or we like a man or whatever to make you smell us and, like, bring you in to engage. On the other end, when a woman dislikes a woman or really don't want to be in the area, she will give off a scent like a skunk.
Oh, who would have knew?
I'm just saying, and I mean, then technically, they come to realize scientifically that BV or bacterial vaginosis comes from a woman's natural DNA disliking a man cheating on her and basically having female DNA on his genitals, bringing it to another woman, and her body literally fighting it off and causing this funky odor. And I got to thinking, like, damn, so if that's the case, and you got a woman who ain't having sex and she just funky as hell, maybe they got something to do with her brain, or maybe it got something to do with her attitude.
That's where the term "a funky attitude" come from.
I'm just asking you, as a man, like, that's my experience and me putting dots together. But do you have any research or tangible evidence of this?
I think some people don't know how to clean, themselves properly, because everybody people think you just got a bar soap and a rag, and as long as you got that, there's not a method to the madness, and you have to figure out your own personal method to keep your hygiene intact, but you have to be concerned about it. But I think that have a lot to do with insecurity, because when you insecure, the reason why you're insecure is because you're neglecting yourself badly. You need some self attention immediately, but you refuse to pay attention to yourself, and that's where insecurities come from.
This is true.
So if you foul, you're neglecting that cooch. Cause
This is
no
true.
matter how you feel or what you and your feelings, you giving off pheromones, that's something that has to be corrected.
Hmm.
And you figure, hell, if I stay in the situation I don't want to be in or be around people I don't like, and that equals out to funky cooch, then maybe I need to make some changes.
I'm, mind you, I'm not talking about me. This is just a sociological type of conversation. But on another end, I have another question.
Let me ask you this one first before I forget.
Okay.
And I don't mean no disrespect when I ask this question, but
Okay.
a lot of people, some point in your life, or eventually, you start to smell yourself. You may be having a long day. You're like, okay, I'm a little tart or whatever. I want to know, what's the max? What's the limit before you say, okay, I gotta go take care of this? How much funk can you handle coming from yourself?
Listen, as soon as I start smelling anything smelling like chicken soup, onion dip, you know what I'm saying? When it starts smelling like festive under my arm, like if it starts smelling like dinner and I'm like, ain't nobody cooking, you need to jump your ass in the tub. It
Damn. So
don't need to
you,
get to the level of stank assness. It just your body will say, hey, hey, hey now, and they'll start giving you some hints and signals that you might need to jump your ass in some water. But I don't need too many hints and signals, like, you know.
she says she wait until it starts smelling like onion dip, y'all.
I did not say that. As soon as I get a hit of that, I'm out of there. I gotta go.
She
Like,
said when it starts smelling like crab balls, that's when I gotta hop my. She said that's when I gotta hop my ass in the shower.
no, that is not what I said. I said when
Oh
it starts
man.
smelling like Campbell's soup.
Oh god damn, that's terrible.
I gotta go. You know what I'm
Hold on.
saying? So it don't take a bunch.
Oh man, that's crazy. What was your question? I'm interested in knowing what you was gonna ask me.
I gotta troll you before I go. I'm just like, I just gotta know something. Like, so hypothetically speaking, I just need to know something because I need to know. Am I hard on men? I need to know this. Am I hard on men? I recently left somebody alone because they were they they left residue behind where they laid it in my home.
What kind of residue?
Like, I ain't got nothing from you, right? And I'm like, okay, I want to do something with you. I want to consummate our relationship, and I would like for you to crack the seal, if you know what I mean, you know? And me and this young man were getting to that point, and it never got there. So I was like, maybe it's just a size difference, if you get what I'm saying. And I'm like, okay, couldn't get too much going on. I'm like, what's going on? But I didn't want to jump to the conclusion like it's an intimacy issue. So I was like, hey, let's jump in the tub. This man, this man refused to jump in the tub with me, and I'm like, okay. Next day, you want to jump in the tub? Why are you asking me about the tub? I mean, I took a bath before I got over here.
He
And
snapped?
he snapped, dead ass. So I'm like, okay. And okay, a week goes by. I invite him over again. And it's the same thing. Like, I'm like, okay, do you want to take a bath? Here's a toothbrush. And it's like, no, I'm straight. And I'm like, now we get into an argument about your condition. I'm like, why is it that you can't practice seal? And it's like, nah, we're going to try again next time, boo, boo, boo. And I'm like, I really don't know about the next time because I'm really stuck on this bath situation. And I'm trying to be sweet about it, but I'm telling my mom, like, bro was over here laying around in my bed, laying on my couch home, whatever, and I smell you. I had to like rip off all my sheets and stuff, and we didn't even do nothing. You stink.
Oh no.
So
Well,
am I being hard on him, or was that valid?
wait, rewind, backtrack, not to get all in your personal business, but where did you
I mean,
meet
I
this
put you
guy?
in. I met him in high school.
You went to high school with this dude?
Hmm.
So you decided to like try to rekindle some old flame?
Really, he was a grade over me. I didn't really know, like I know of you like being on a basketball team or whatever, but then it's like okay, whatever. So then we see each other as adults, and I'm like, okay, you might be cute. So we're talking, but nothing really hitting off. So years go by, and we're hooking up or whatever, but never did nothing. It's like him hooking me up, you know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking he just being a gentleman about it and trying to make me feel safe by doing those favors for me, not knowing that you're trying to maybe cloak something else, or I don't know what the fuck is going
Well,
on.
what made you comfortable? What was it about him that made you comfortable enough to invite him over to your house?
You know what? I regret it so bad, Sean. I regret it so bad. It's literally on some like we got into it prior to me moving to where I live now. And I was just missing, girls got pheromones and, little moments too. So I was missing him and I was just like, man, limerence, really. Limerence, you know how you get in your mind and you're just overthinking somebody, overhyping them, really. And it's like, okay, you listen to music and stuff. I'm like, okay, once I get him over here, it's going to be beautiful. I have a nice place. I know how to do them, gonna, boop, boop, boop. And that's how he got over to my house. I really regret it.
And you never noticed him being funky in the past?
No, I never spent the night with him. I never took off, like, that's what I'm saying. I never taken off his clothes. I've never been in his lower regions or none of that. He's always, anytime anything intimate or sexual went down, it's been him on me eating, if you get what I mean.
He got a crunch bar in his that shit. He got bumps and mumps.
Do you think that's what it is?
Man, it's either he or he could be zesty and he just like to
Because he
use
was
you for
showing
his
me all of
friend.
like, what y'all call my chart stuff? Of my
I don't
chart?
know.
He got
Oh,
my
he
chart
got
stuff on his
tested and all
phone.
that.
Yeah, he was just showing me all this and like he told me high blood pressure and all kinds
He
of
might be a
potassium stuff.
virgin.
Man, ain't no way.
Okay, do he give you homegirl vibes? Is that why you rock with him so bad? Like, would you consider him not one of the girls, but like one of your besties?
Okay, Sean, imagine you got a girl. Y'all, whatever you like, man, I don't know if I want to take your ass serious. Now you cute or whatever, but I don't know if I want to take your ass seriously. You a little junkie. Your career not where I want it to be, but you cute and I know you like me type shit. And she just derbing you up. Every time you see her, she derbing you up. She derbing you up. And then you spending time with her. Now the bitch rubbing off on you. Now you like, man, I kind of like this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never just pushed it to, have sex with her. But you know what? I might want to do that. And I might want to make it special. And I might want this motherfucker to be my girl type shit. And
You're
you never get to the point of cracking.
he like using you for something,
It's
and he
given.
don't.
It was a kink. It's given.
Yeah, he definitely using you for something, and it ain't sex. Now I don't know what it could possibly be. He probably figure whatever he's using you for, he probably thinks sex will fuck up whatever the gravy train is, and he ain't
I
trying.
ain't never gave him no money. I ain't never took him out. Like he came over once and he was like, yeah, the last time he was like, you want to go out and shit, and he on some busted shoes and like literally like a black hoodie and some black sweats and somebody, do you want to go to these like 5-star restaurants and stuff and parade? I'm like, hell no. Matter of fact, let's just stay at the house because you're not gonna embarrass me type shit. But I ain't no.
Damn, you having problems of dealing with a dusty,
Yeah,
and you
basically.
want my advice. I feel like, man, I hate to say it, and you ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. Ain't no way you gonna like it, but I gotta say it, man.
Damn.
Birds of a feather, block, 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 flock together, man. And
You
I'm
want
not
to know
saying
something that I do think that was my problem that I have actually kind of slowed down on now? I was smoking at the time. I was smoking joints And I feel like that attracts a lot of dusty behavior in people.
That's what.
Now
See,
I got it in my head with females. I don't fuck with females that smoke weed. I hadn't been messing with them like in 6 7 years, but I still, for my stress reliever, like to smoke, and then it'll be sexy time. It makes sexy time better, so I will be allowing it to happen and only kind of messing with dudes to only smoke. But now I'm thinking back on, it, I'm like, what that attracts is somebody's probably trying to run away from problems, all kind of different stuff. And that was the problem. I'll be like, damn, why don't we match up? Why does this person's reading level now mine? Why are we like the only thing we legit got in common is that I want to come and you like getting high with me. Like there's nothing else in common, like intelligence wise, stress wise, hygiene wise. There's nothing else in common, and that's what made me feel like, you know what, that's making the getting high thing less appealing if it's not gonna have company that's worth a damn.
Dusty Love. That's what it sounds like. It sounds
Dusty
like
Love is crazy.
a Dusty Love song or something like that's. You got the verses for it, man. It's you know,
Dusty Love song.
that's what it sounds like. But this the thing about it, right? When you're living, I'm not saying you living in darkness or whatever the case is, but you know, for the people that is living in darkness, you attract a lot of other people that's on your same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this is a
Frequency
way to,
wise.
yeah, frequency wise. So maybe this is a way of letting you know that smoking is dusty. It attracts dust, and I'm so glad.
Lowering somebody's frequency basically.
Yeah, you telling this story, I think, is waking people up to the habits that you create, um, shape your life for what it is, man.
Yeah, basically. I mean, let my life be a testament because I literally couldn't be figuring out. Like, I know religious wise, like, don't be unevenly yoked with your partner, but I'm also thinking about the people that you eat with. Those create covenants spiritually, etc. So, I'm not thinking, what I'm saying, the deeper level. Like, I'm eating with this motherfucker. I'm literally swapping spirits with them and wondering why certain stuff not going right or whatever. Not with this particular person because I never had sex with him, but with other people.
I think a lot of women live in fear of being dominated, especially by a
No,
man. Women,
I want to be
women.
dominated. Hold on, hold on,
Well,
hold
well,
on.
think
Let me
about
stop
it. Think
you.
about it. Do you feel like this dude that you dealing with will be able to dominate you in any aspect of the relationship?
And that's what I was about to answer for you. Like I say, my grandfather. I've been in the house. I have my father. I have a stepfather. I have uncles. I have men around me. So for me, you have to be able to lead. So for him, I'm looking at how you handling things, and I'm thinking like, okay, what if he told my son, don't worry about taking a bath? What if he did this, that, and the other? So now I'm getting on your head because the logic is not making sense, and I'm thinking to myself like, let's go ahead and cut this short because you can't lead me. I don't trust what you're saying. I don't feel safe with what you're saying. But please believe me, as soon as I find somebody who I find safe, that I trust what they're saying, anything you say is yeah, sure or whatever. But even that would be irritating. I want to be somebody's partner, but yeah, I want to not think as much and do what somebody asks me to do.
So this man, no disrespect, but he got a clear lane to get them draw,
He
and
did.
he going through obstacles to avoid it.
I mean, we
He
were
got.
fighting at my door about taking a bath. Like you were talking loud, and I'm telling him to shut up because my neighbor's hearing you talk about not taking a bath.
I wish I would have to tell somebody to wash their ass and
You
see
see what I'm saying?
they gotta get the fuck out of my presence.
But I just want you to remember that when you're having these conversations, you talk about single women and things of that nature. On a serious note, sometimes a woman be willing, but I can't let you kill me. I can't let you deplete my wealth. I
You
can't
was
let you.
willing. You was
This is the
willing.
limerence. Limerence means when you
You was
create a
hot.
facade over somebody. I ain't
She
the
was
only one.
she was hot and bothered. Like,
I
baby,
was
just
hot in
take
the
over.
ass. I was thinking like, man,
Said, take a bath, baby. Just wash your ass for me, baby, please. Just can you wash it for me?
Just wash your ass.
And he wanted to fight about me. I ain't want me no more,
Like, man, I
man.
took a bath. You like I didn't take a bath the other day.
Oh. Now you said he left residue. Was it a dookie stain or something on your couch?
I have satin, not on my couch, not about this couch. I have satin sheets on my bed, right? Got it all nice, freshly washed for them before I, I don't let people come to my bed. I'm that type of person, before I get to the couch. But anyway, so yeah, we laying on the bed and stuff. Like, we cuddling and stuff for sure since we didn't do nothing. So we're cuddling. And he's sleeping good. He's like, man, damn, your bed feels great. I'm like, yeah, get your rest on. If you don't do nothing else, I fuck with you that much. Get your rest on. It's a nice bed. So then, like I said, he got home. I'm laying in my bed. I'm thinking, after Mr. Nasty time, that's an instant. Take them sheets to the washer machine. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't do nothing. So I'm like, I can lay this bed. You know what I'm saying? No problem. Man, I laid in bed, nigga. I couldn't even go to sleep. Hour in, I'm tossing and turning. I'm like, what the fuck is this smell? What the hell is this? I'm like, oh, and it smelled like it was stank rinsed in cologne. I'm like, what the hell? So then I watched it. Like I said, the next week I invited him over again. So I'm thinking, like, maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I ain't like the odor. He let me smell the cologne. Like, it smelled good in the bottle, right? Same thing. You lay around in my bed, leave the next day. I just took everything out of my fucking bed. I couldn't stand. Now I can't stand the smell of you at all. Like, I correlate your smell to funk. So it ain't no coming back to taste this ass, to touch on this ass. I don't know what he was doing, or he's putting me on audio to let some niggas hear me moan to make them think he fucking me. I don't know what it was, but he was getting something from eating his ass.
Oh, he was eating booty? Oh, he a dirty.
No.
You say he was eating booty?
He was eating my cootie cat.
Oh, so you had some dome coming through every now and then.
Yeah.
Man, yo, that's how you know something seriously wrong with him down there. He must be fucking diseased out.
So so it's not a kink. It gotta be some. Or what if he was just impotent? You think? He's now, mind you,
How old?
gotta be something wrong with you. 41.
Oh,
Why
that thing don't work. It don't work.
And it was huge too. No, I know you're a man, but it was just big.
No diddy, man. What we talking about, man? We ain't having that conversation. I'm trying to help you with your extramarital activities.
It was sloppy though. Like, I was trying to help out, and the only time I could get it like hard.
Maybe it was
like,
you.
Wow.
You probably you probably don't do it for him. If somebody else came in the room, he'll probably whoop, that shit probably go through the roof. You probably just ain't do it for him like that.
But he just want to keep eating my box though. You right.
Yup. That's the type. He like chocolate. That's what that is.
He just like eating chocolate.
Yup, that's
hold on.
it.
Let's talk about it, Sean. Cause I was in a 7-year relationship, and every time that man put his lips on me, whoop, straight to the moon, up in the sky. And every man before him, right here, whoop, straight to the moon. As soon as you putting your lips on me, you eating me, and you're hard. Okay? It ain't no in between. So you're eating me, and you want to eat me to completion, and you're not excited? Come on, man.
Yeah, that shit broke. He'll be all right, man. He need to and he ain't washed. He stank too. Hey, man, it is what it is. You might just have to kick homie to the curb.
I'm already done. I was just saying, like, as a man, have mercy on me. Understand my plight. Like,
you know, there's something wrong with everybody. There's stuff you have to deal with everybody.
I'm too young. I just started fucking when I was 21. I want to have sex. No. Impotency, I'm not overlooking that. Being broke, I can overlook. Impotency, come on.
What about the long-term option? You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to get into one of them type of agreements?
What type of agreement?
You know, to where you say, hey, I ain't trying to be out here looking around. I'm about to settle. You know, we gonna ride this thing on out for as long as possible.
What's the benefits?
Sex all the time, the way you like it, the way you want it, the way you need it. Fucking the
Okay.
living expensive vacations, like whatever. I mean, a
Okay, and we
couple.
locked in, right?
Yeah,
What's okay? What's the
you will be
downfall?
willing. You will be willing to go through with that.
Oh, him being funky?
No, being in a committed relationship.
Yeah, I want to be. That's the point. I was telling. Did you hear what I said? I said crack the seal. When you crack the seal, you can't re- reseal that motherfucker. Like I was saying, baby, it's yours. Like this one is, this you. You know
You
what
was gonna give it all to the Dusty.
I mean? But I also pray before I have sex. So I
Said, baby,
prayed and I
I'm
was like, God.
yours. Said we
I
don't
was like,
need
God.
nothing. No rubbers. It don't matter. I'm yours
No,
for
it definitely was a
eternity.
rubber involved. He tried to say that it had something to do with the rubber. I don't believe it did.
I'm yours for eternity. Give yourself to the Dusty man.
Oh my
Hey, it is
God.
what it is. You know what? I'm so
No.
glad that you able to have these type of conversations with me because if we was in a relationship or trying to get into a relationship or if we was deep into a relationship, it would be impossible to have this type of conversation with me. And a
No,
lot of
I
women
always have these type of conversations with
with your
people
man,
I talk. Yeah, before I even, and that might be the reason why I'm single too. But I'm an only child too, so I try to be as open as possible in the beginning, and then let you sort this shit out. But if you feel threatened by me being open with you about my previous experiences, you're not the man for me anyway. So we need to go ahead and just cut it short. I'm not in the business of wasting time.
yeah, and that's why a lot of women become single because it's all fun and games when you telling your stories about this one and that one, and he waiting to get them cheeks. But once he getting his feelings, and he got feelings for you, and he reminiscing on all that thought pocket talk, and he gotta trust, he gotta trust, yeah, he gotta trust you.
If I'm
Oh,
telling you about a failed situation and then I'm telling you versus like, okay, a guy took me to a restaurant, he blew $500. How is that like gonna be
it,
fucking with him?
dude, he sit on the toilet like, God damn, this the same bitch that
I
told me that
fucking hate
shit
it here.
about that other dude that
But I ain't
did
supposed to feel
die.
nothing about him and me finding about bitches getting their cat ate sideways and girl, he was doing this and yeah, that make you feel type of way too. You don't want to be sharing
Man,
your man.
sometimes too much talk. Ladies out there, all that talking is not a good thing with a man. That's why y'all end up single because once it start to
Trying to be
marinate,
honest.
it have a different flavor than it did
So
when you
if me and
first
you
put it.
start dating, you'll be thinking like, man,
She was with
he was
that
that funky
dusty.
nigga.
She left that residue. He left that dusty juice on her
If
blankets.
he's the
I'll be
same sheets that
right.
she left that dusty nigga.
She was begging him to take a shower and all that shit.
Oh, you
That would
right.
be awful. Awful. Who would want to live
Yeah.
through that, man? I'll be mad for no
You
fucking
want to be
reason.
like, happy you the real nigga, like you the cleanest nigga, bro.
Man, hell no. Like, am I dust? Do she like dusty niggas? Am I dusty too? Do she have a type?
No, they'll be saying you got that pipe on you. You got personality. You got staying power. And I'm not thinking about his dusty ass no more. That's what I'm thinking they would relate to.
Do you think the women in your life would truly be happy for you if you found your soulmate?
Oh shit! Now we're getting deep. We should be talking about dead or alive.
All the way around.
I believe I have aunts that passed away. So long story short, I feel like they are somewhere rooting for me right now, hoping that I get in a relationship that they were in because they had amazing husbands. Period. But that's why I be hard on niggas right now. But for my people alive, I feel like my mother is in regret for my dad, and I think she's in regret for who she chose to be my stepfather. So if I was to get into a relationship, I think somewhere I love my mother, but I think somewhere in the back of her mind is kind of like I don't want you to do better than what I did.
Mmm.
To be
That
honest, but
damn the misery.
my mother's the only. She's the youngest child of her brothers and sisters, so I'll give her that. Now, as far as my cousins are concerned, which are like my sisters, like we're all close in age, they are straight up haters. And I know for sure, like even the one with the mansion, she's plotting on my downfall. I'll give you just a quick story. She's married. She literally went out her way to come to my apartment in 2022 to get her cat ate by a guy that lived next door to me to make sure that he didn't fuck off with me. So that's how
Damn.
this is.
Damn. And how did you find out about this?
Um, she came over to my house, invited me out for the night. We went to Fox and Hound. I don't know if you ever heard of Fox and Hound. We go to the Fox and Hound, and the guy there, and she's like, yeah, this him, and he live right next to you, and she live right next to you, and they doing this whole thing, and it's going over my head because I love my cousin. I adore her. I love her dirty draws, basically. So we go to my house, and I'm like, oh, you want to smoke or whatever? She's like, well, he got some, and I'm going to go outside and get it. You want? She set the whole situation up. It took me to the next day to realize that this is what it was. She was trying to create a separation between me and him. And then
How?
it didn't slick work because after he did what he did, he was asking like, yeah, what's up with your cousin? Like, maybe we can hang out. She was like, I just stopped talking to him.
Damn. So how close was he? Like how much of a neighbor? Y'all lived in a duplex together or something?
I lived in these apartments, and right across the street was like a suburb.
I don't
So
think
in
it
the
was that
suburb,
deep. I think
I know it
I
was.
think you overthought that. I don't
I
think
didn't.
you think she intentionally met that man. He outside taking out the trash and she pull up like, "Hey,
Oh
lover
no, no,
boy."
no, 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 no. This is what I'm saying. This week. Remember this down south. What happened was she knows of this guy on social media. So they've been in the same like proximity from high school and stuff. So they're getting older. And so she like, yeah, where you live at, where you work at, where you be at? And it's like, oh, so she's putting two and three and four together. And it's like, oh, you live over by Lauren? Lauren's single. I didn't say my real name. Yeah, she's single. Boo, boo, boo. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it got into that whole little mode of, yeah, I'm gonna get my cat ate, I'm gonna blow him off because I really don't want him. I love my husband, boo, 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 but ultimately, I don't want to see this bitch happy, especially with a nigga that I might have wanted to choose
Hold on,
wrong.
she had a husband while she was doing all this?
That's what I'm telling you, yeah.
Damn. So you got ratchet trees. And you know what? That is a credit to your fam. How do you feel about her being in your family like that? Because it
Let's go back. Let's
shows.
go all the way back. All right, this is not my intermediate, like from my aunts and all type of stuff. This is offset, like second cousin from my granddaddy. So this is the people that came from the roaches and the rats. Okay, so I expect you to be scraping and crawling for what you think you want. You feel me? But I don't move like that. I got another cousin. She, my nigga had to tell me, "Hey, your cousin keep every time she come around, she looking in my face." I'm like, "Really?" And I caught her.
Damn, that's great. So, um, damn, it slipped over my head. I was gonna ask you about this whole this family situation because you say they come from. Oh, this is what I wanted to ask you. How in the hell she get the mansion? Is she a entertainer? Is she a lawyer? Is she a doctor? Like, well, did she
Her
scam or something?
husband, and he's a truck driver. Okay, and she does hair.
So
And I'm
it's
not
like
really saying like it's a baby mansion. It's not
it's a
like
nice house.
it's a very nice house.
Okay, that makes sense because I'm thinking they living in some Beverly Hills shit.
No, no, no. It's not like my partner that kick it with Didi and them. No, this is like on some Mississippi big house, like 5 bedroom type stuff.
They in a lovely situation, and she out there cheating on her husband.
Hey, I don't know. I really don't believe that it was really like I be out here doing this type of stuff. I really believe that you, on an act of desperation, you did that on some hype shit. Maybe you have cheated on him before. I don't know if maybe he's cheated on you before, but I know he's a really good guy. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like he put you up in a situation to take you out of that situation. But to be playing on my head top to know what I want. Before you even got with your husband, you had another baby. You had a baby with him. So you had two babies with daddy, right? So you know I have been a virgin up until I was 21. I really gave you the blueprint to that. So I'm telling you, like, yeah, I want to be in a committed relationship. So my stuff went down. You all of a sudden popped up because you was a hot girl. You was like, yeah, I want to be in a relationship too. So all right, good for you. I encourage you. But then when it gets to a point where it's like, oh, I don't remember you being in a relationship for. Oh, I thought you liked being single. And you start saying shit like that out loud. It's like, okay, you're trying to paint a picture of me that never was. I've never been a whore. I never been out like that. My single years just started when I was 27. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I have helpers that went to high school with me that's been giving that cat out since 10th grade trying to call me a whore. It's not the same. You feel what I'm saying? So with my cousin, much love to her. I love you out of your situation, but to be hanging around people that want to little girl you or don't want to see you with people, or saying, or if she knew about the clout that I know or people I hung out with, she would be trying to get on that too. Like, it's crazy. So for me, if I was to have a wedding, it'll be his family, his friends. It'll probably be some people I just met, but that intermediate group of friends so they can fuck on my husband or suck his dick on the low, no.
As far as your cousins, the Dusties with the rats and stuff, do you feel like that they believe that they're over you as far as the hierarchy in the family? Do you feel like they feel like they're better, or that they, do you get those type of vibes?
It's funny you say that. I met them when I was maybe 8. Been close with them ever since. She told her she gets 3 brothers and sisters. Told them 3 brothers, big brothers. Told them, yeah. She said we were poor. Like, what? Them niggas started beefing with me for 10 years. We didn't start getting along until I got into high school. So they'll just tell you, I never looked down on them. You feel me? But it was painted as if I did look down on them. So it made them do more as far as being popular, finding talents, dressing and stuff like that, because they felt like extra pressure. Like, you got her over here at the house and it's where we want to be at. That's where Uncle Foster is, whatever. But she might be looking down on us because we got infestations and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. It's like they came in an environment where damn near 13 people live in the house, uncles, aunties, grandma, all this. So it wasn't just them and their mama. So I don't give it to them. I mean, I understand, like I said, everybody goes through hard times. But don't look at me and my family as if we don't deserve to be comfortable, and as if you're going to have a vendetta with me up until, first of all, invisible vendetta against me up until we like 69 years old. I'm not doing it with you. You're not even my real brothers and sisters. Like, I'm glad I don't have no brothers and sisters right now. I'm like, yeah, y'all terrible.
Did you call them Dusty? Did you say that?
I never did. I done stayed over at their house and they went through a roach infestation, spider infestation, rat infestation. I done went through all the infestations with you and stayed right over there with you. I loved you. Okay, that's nothing but love. I'm afraid of roaches. I stayed over there in them houses with them people. I love them, but don't, like I said, look to me and be like, oh, why you got the Nikes on? Why you ate tonight? Why y'all got Christmas lights? You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. And now to this day, we got a beef. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like, you drive a Mercedes, you drive a bucket Nissan. Like, what the fuck when we start doing that? My mama and them, I've been had cars. I was thinking I'm living the, hey, you dig what I'm saying? You just got to move about accordingly.
You know, these conversations around this time of year has to be had, man. Listening to your conversation is like a warm cup of hot chocolate, because yeah, it's all about family, man. It's all about where you are and your life, and how do you feel, your family factor. Do you feel like your bloodline is helping you, or is it tainting you? Or are a lot of people not proud to be who they are? It's one thing to talk
pull
about.
yourself behind trying to find the approval of someone else. Sometimes admiration of your bigger brother or your older sister. You'll be following them around and trying to support them so bad, and you'll look around 20 years and went past, you like, damn, I wouldn't live for myself. I wouldn't cheering myself on. And now this motherfucker telling me I can't even accomplish the shit that I want to do for myself. It's that type of stuff, you know what I mean? That'll have you bitter.
Yeah. It's about the position you stand, because a lot of people need to level up in life. and step their game up in life, because everybody talking about breaking generational curses. Well, decency is something that a lot of people haven't achieved. Make that a goal. Set that goal, man. Say, look, from now on, I'm gonna try to be the most decent person I could possibly be. So when you look at your situation and you got a clutter or it's some stuff you need to be handling, especially when it comes to your hygiene, it really can change your whole situation.
You're right. And that's what I do every day. I try not to look at somebody else's situation and judge them before I look at my own, you know.
Yeah.
So every day, that's what I do. Like I said, before I'm getting mad and worrying about somebody calling me, I go and floss my teeth. If I'm thinking about how I look or something like that, go in there and get on the treadmill or go take a bath. Why are you sitting up there self-loathing? You know what I mean? You can be productive.
That's so dope. One more thing before I let you go, because I know it's late and I know you got things to do, but what is your routine? Like when you get up and you start your day, um, as far like what's your routine? Like how you go about your day?
Well, first, which is important, giving honor to God. I feel like waking up and looking at the sun, whether it's raining or the moon out, I'm grateful that my eyes are open. That's a part of my routine. And before I go to work or do anything, I'm going to spend some time talking to myself and God for about at least an hour. At least I try to plan that. And that's been my routine for years. I was working for the government. And every day, folks be like, dang, you getting up early? Because I don't even feel early no more after I done got up and told God how grateful I am. And now I'm excited. I didn't get my affirmations. I didn't drink my coffee or my tea. You know what I'm saying? When I used to smoke, I smoke. You get what I'm saying? And I just get my day started. I'll exercise or something, take my bath, put on my makeup, put on my clothes, and go about my day.
That's amazing. Y'all hear that? That's what you call black girl magic, man. She got it down packed. She probably got the bonnet on right now.
I have a towel on my hair because I just washed my hair. Thank you.
She got it's cultural, man. It's cultural. She got the rap on her head. She in tune. She know how to get somewhere and meditate and spend time with God. That's the most important thing, man. You got to spend some time with God. If you don't spend time with nobody else, you got to make that a must. So y'all need to take heed to that.
Thank you for listening, Sean.
Real talk. Hey, this can't be the last time, man. You called in. Now I'm accustomed to it. I'm looking forward to you calling in every time I go
I
live. So
try to show my face. I try to support you. I try to, be a little sister in the chat and everything. I feel like I've seen you grow. I've seen you go back and forth here and there. But like I said, I'm always rooting for you in your growth. I feel like you're a troll, but ultimately, deep, deep down inside of there, I feel like you're a good guy. And I hope that everything goes well for you. You keep me going.
no doubt, man. She just put a big sticker right in the middle of my forehead. I take it, man. I take the sticker, man.
You're
I
doing
love
good.
it. I appreciate you. You know what? Friends to the end. I'm gonna be your Chucky doll. And the next time you go live, we gonna have a good conversation just like this one. You be good. You get you some rest. We gonna holler at you later. No doubt. We gonna holler. Goodbye. Take care. No doubt, y'all. Yeah. I'm gonna have to save that number so I know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me do this. Let me do this. I gotta save this number, y'all, so I know. Oh, I gotta think of a name. What was her name? I forgot her name. I'm just gonna put MY-BABY. Oh yeah. I'm gonna leave it just like that. So the next time she come, who the hell is Buffalo Goonie? Reg, who is Buffalo Goonie? He put which one of the callers is that? A Buffalo Goonie. Reg, you need to be more respectful when you when you put these people names in the phone. The Buffalo Goonie. Oh man, I'm about to get out of here, man. Y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button. Nicki Minaj, you toast. You toast, Nicki. You fucked up. We ain't fucking with you no more, Nicki Minaj. Y'all be good out there, man. Y'all stay blessed. I'ma holler at y'all soon.